Hello everyone, how's everyone going? Hey Mitch, Heidi, hey Seb, hey man, how are you guys going? Razor Ray, 365 farm. Let's go. Now we got ruins action today. So I just logged in for the first time as well. So I started doing barbs and then I realized there's action. So when there's action, there should be live stream. Now it looks like we're pushing and I haven't sent my marches yet. So let me send out my marches first and then I can have a look at chat. Okay, so we are sending our Pakal and Herald. Looks like there's decent action here. Lexus, hello man, hey man. Srijesh, I'm new to the game. Can you provide me some tips to complete Bunny Bonanza 7k? Mate, you gotta do a lot of barbs. So barb all day and then just farm all day. So you can, I think previously you could farm level 1 and level 2 nodes and that would help you. I don't think that exists now, but you can still try. So farming and barbing all day. The other option is obviously buying bundles. Mad Dog, sup? Hey man, how are you going? How does PC version go? PC version is very smooth. So as you can see, there's not much of a lag. And I thought my march was walking. Where is it? Yes, it is walking. So when I get to the fight, then we can check out how the fighting kind of goes. So it's the PC version is really good. So the issues that you may see in terms of fighting is gonna be my noobness in playing in PC, because as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go back to the tablet. That's why my skills on PC doesn't really improve much. Seb, do you get a ticket to join 365 before the next KvK? Man, I got my alt there. I'm not too sure whether I want to have two accounts in the same KD, because when you end up having two accounts in the same KD, you're just gonna play one and not the other one. So probably not thinking about 365 for the main at this stage. Where is M? M's Alif. M's home. M's actually studying online. So her mom put her to some sort of online tuition and she's there now. When she finishes, I'll see whether she can come in. If the fighting lasts a while, then she can kind of join in. I did get her to send a march at the ruin. So she should have a march somewhere. Okay, my Pakal's very slow. So I think there should be a march from M somewhere here, because she's not online now. So I just asked her to send her march here. So whilst my Pakal's getting there, let's quickly have a look at the other side as well. There should be one more ruin that's contested on this side. Where is it? Here. So 21 does have more of a presence, and I don't think 33 is going there at all, are they? Well, they do have some. Well, they have quite a few here. I mean, not too many, but quite a few, but it doesn't look like they're pushing in. So I think we are better off checking our action for the day. So Pakal is here. Now Pakal, let's go. Let's get in the mix. So who can we target? That one. I think I should change the mouse color to not the black one, but the white one, because the black one kind of gets lost. Okay, as you can see, this is our first action for the day, and it looks like rather than action, I'm farming, and I lost my mouse in the second screen. Ah, no, where did it go? Wait, there. Oh my god, I gotta do something about that. Okay, I'm gonna try dragging more than actually trying to do that attack thing. I'm losing my mouse often on the screen. That's no good. Okay, so Pakal's getting hit by quite a few marches. That's not a bad thing. With Pakal, that's how you kind of get kills. So that's not the worst thing that can happen. but I feel like I need to pay a bit more attention to the screen. Hi, I'm new to this game and I heard about jumping. Is it necessary? Because I want to play casually. If you want to play casually, then you don't need to jump. So there are two versions of jumping. So you can, well, the easiest one is when you start playing, you keep your, if you keep your, what's it called, city hall, town hall level to 7, and then you just don't up anymore. And then on your 8th day you jump to the newest KD. So that way when you're in the new KD you get a bit of an advantage in terms of being ahead of the rest of the people. But there are some jumping guides on the channel, so you can maybe check that out, because it's hard to explain all of that in stream. Michedi, press 7 and drag easy on PC. Press 7. Oh yes, I can. You're right. Thank you, Michedi HD. So there's an option where you can all marches that you have a shortcut for that. So 1 to 7, up to 7 marches. So it picks out your march, and then you can do the attack like that. So it's easier to select marches. Now I'm way into enemy territory. Now if it wasn't a Pakal, if it was any other march, it would have been smashed by now. But then just because it's Pakal. Nevins, hey man, how are you going? By the way guys, I need to introduce Nevin to the viewers over here. So Nevins is a graphics designer. So as you can see on the top, I'll show you in a sec. So see my new logo, new profile logo. This is what we are using on my account. This is what we're using on our YouTube, on our Discord, and this was done by Nevins. So I got a link on our Discord for Nevins. You can reach out to him if you want to make your graphics look pretty cool. I have a link on our Discord for that, so check it out. Philip, hello, hey man. Ooh, Fred, I can't read anything else other than English, man. I mean, I don't think in live stream there's an option for me to translate. But thank you for being here, man. Hope you enjoy the fighting that you can see. So that one came way here in our area, so we can go and try to hit him. And then same goes for the XY. So we are trying to hold our opponents close to their pass. That's pretty much what we're doing right now, so that the ruins when it open is not at risk at all, right? Now I'm getting dragged in. Don't want to go way in. Fred, it's cool? Yeah man, yeah. Live action is always cool. Okay, so the health of my health of my Pakal is kind of low. We should think about refreshing the march pretty soon. When you get yellow, there's a good chance that you get outnumbered all of a sudden and you kind of get smashed. Again, if it wasn't Pakal and Herald, we probably would have switched it by now already. There's a Richard on the side, so this is what happens to your Richard, guys. So if you bring a Richard in the field, then everyone goes for it. You know why? Because Richard is not tanky anymore in Season of Conquest. He's just a big fat snack that everyone jumps on, because he doesn't dish out any damage. He's just gonna stand there and take a lot of damage. So there's a Herald. Let's go for the Herald. Deposed God, why is there a Moctezuma in your troop? Man, the Moctezuma was so this is ruins, so I'm just fighting with one. So the Moctezuma is doing barbarians. No, I did not get confused between Moctezuma and Pakal this time. That does happen to me often, though. It's to do with their green headgear. So I was doing barb with the other 5 marches because I have 2 for the ruins fight. So Pakal, I'm refreshing, and Nebu and YSG is waiting there. Now, whilst I remember, I should go in and change the city skin because now we are gonna take an archer one. Now, for archers, I don't have a good city skin, so I'm just gonna go with the Twilight Falls. Okay, and then let's do healing as well. Oh, that's a lot. 5,000, or let's just do 4,000 maybe, because I'll forget to check straight away. Nightbot, I don't know why Nightbot did that. Every time I forget to turn off Nightbot. I don't know what's the purpose of Nightbot altogether. So Devost God, I read your message, there was nothing wrong with it. I don't know which part Nightbot didn't kind of like. So yeah, there's the barbing marches. So I was doing the, what's it called, bastions as well. Yeah, so I actually thought I switched Nightbot off. I don't know why he's still there. By the way, guys, when it comes to the bastion quest, so until I had all the skills that I needed, I was just doing the training. But then now, because I got everything that I kind of wanted, I'm not being particular about which quests that I do. So I'm just doing whatever that comes up, just so that I can get it done. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna send, we need to collect 3 runes, so I'm gonna send all of those marches here, the barbing marches I mean, so that the rune thing is collect rune bastion quest is done. And then I'm sending, I know I can send 3, I'm sending all of them just so that they're at the same place. And let's check how far is this guy now, and then we can take the Nebu. Alright, so that much is in. Let's send Nebu. He can go home now. Nebu should be here. Is it? Yeah. So number 6. Come here. Right, that kind of looks like a lonely place, so where is it? There. Stay here. Okay. So what else do we need to do? Because this is the first time that I logged in today, there's quite a bit of a clicks and stuff that I'll do in between whilst we're switching marches. Now let's see, there's something new. Okay, so Easter gift. So we can buy the bunnies from here. The avatar frame kind of looks cute, but not that special. These bundles, I mean, I'm only gonna buy this if I can't get the 7k gems even done with just pure barbing. Now there's no reason why you can't get it done. Okay, well then there's recharge rewards as well, so we gotta do some shopping here because you do get quite a bit. CPO Sansu and Alex YSG would be a good match for free-to-play low spender. I'm planning to do that. CPO Sansu and Alex YSG. Yeah, that'll be good. Like when you say CPO, you mean the new CPO, right? Alex YSG is definitely good. The new CPO should be good as well. But then if you mean the old CPO, then probably not. So bundles, what bundles do we need to buy? Shining City in the Sands, that's just, nah, that's really not worth it unless you have a brand new account. So Conqueror's Will, we can probably buy. Echoes of History, not really. New World, Geared Up, we can buy some New World. We can buy some geared up. Actually, you know what else we should do? Now, this is a waste. I can't buy any of the daily chests anymore because we do have every single commander expertise other than Ragnar. Now, obviously, we're not going to buy Ragnar bundles. Everything else we kind of do. Well, probably everything else. Yeah, everything else. So we can't buy that. That's a waste. But I can refresh these things. Oh, where did it go? So I can refresh these things. Supply, I got 55 days of gems, and we can maybe do the where is it, material one? Where's the material one? Here, 14 days. Okay, so I can renew that a bit. So there's quite a few things that we can kind of buy with that. Now, is the Nebu there? No, Nebu is still not there. Okay, what else is new? Is there anything else new here? No. The new thing is probably under events. Let's go to events. Nukers, hey man, how are you going? Deposed God, yes, if you're talking about the new CPO, then CPO Sansu should be pretty good. However, later on you do want to get Guan though, like as soon as you can, because with the Guan the CPO would go very well. Okay, so we do have the 7k gems. Now I'm not going to hesitate about it because I'm definitely going to do all of that. Now unlocking the $14 one, I kind of need to think about it. I don't think it adds towards your recharge, does it? Does it? I don't think it does. I don't know. I don't think it does actually. So no. Okay, protect the supply. So on protect the supply we do have a video from before, so I'm probably not gonna do a video, but then I'll obviously play that. Let's just check the... I can't check the rewards. Why can I not check the rewards? Oh, I need to start and then oh no, quests. I can see the rewards there. So you give gold heads. Okay, 20 gold heads. Obviously we're gonna put an effort, first place or not, we can definitely put an effort. And the city skin over here, that's the archer 5% something, right? Yeah, archer health 5, so this is pretty good. So I can maybe think about it. I don't know. Okay, I think... Oh my god, this is what happens when you're streaming and looking at random things. Now my Nebu got smashed. This is such a waste. I shouldn't even try to walk back. Shouldn't even try to walk back. Nebu, did you die? You should have died. Oh, you didn't die? Okay, that's such a waste, right? Like I walked all the way and then now... Ooh, one touch alive. Let's see the health. 1895. Okay, let's check the rewards. So if a Nebu is standing there doing nothing and everyone's hitting, then what kind of trade do you get? So the first one looks very positive to me. Second one looks even to me. Third one looks very positive. Fourth one still positive. Fifth one is not positive. So the obviously XY and Nevsky, that does take a chunk out of you. The one after, positive. And then kind of even, XY and Mehmed. Negative. So we got 2 negatives so far. Kinda even. That's bad. We got 3 negatives. So XY obviously does a lot of damage, and this is where my March health is quite low as well. I think it's going down. So yeah, there's quite a few positive negative trades that comes in. So I would say overall it's an even trade based on everything that we saw through, so half and half. So if you leave your Nebu and YSG out there, like you're not actively hitting anyone, is just standing there, even then for a while it'll give you decent trades. But then obviously it's no Pakal held, so it's not like you're gonna get the best of trades, but still pretty good. And it's to do with the 5 March hitting that both Nebu and YSG is doing. Now, has that March walked back? So see, that's such a waste. So wasted all the time walking, go up all the way, and then got smashed and then kind of came back. So this is why when you're refreshing, you should probably put your refresh point a little bit farther behind from where the action is, just in case if you're like me and get distracted often. Rip Nebu, yeah. The even last column where you need to spend money, It adds to your recharge. It does? Okay. Jian Lim, thank you for that. So if it adds to my recharge, then obviously I'm going to buy that. I think I did it last time. I forgot. Because you had to get like open gems or something like that. But if you say that it does, then yeah, definitely we'll do that. Now, guess what else the noob has done? The noob hasn't sent his, what's it called? Refresh march here. So let's send out my refresh march. And that's gonna be Pakal and Harold. Hey, did it just take a little bit or did it take, no, it did take the whole one. Because I was kind of confused whether it takes the amount that you need to collect the tile, because I sent it to a tile. Okay, time to change city skin as well. So let's use the, lost the mouse again. Let's use the infantry skin. Okay, Governor Dan, hey man. Yes, that was a bit of a rip, but I mean, yes, based on the situation that we have, you kind of expect positive trades, right? Because we have more numbers and we're pushing into their area, so we definitely should expect positive trades. Saying that, it was kind of even just because of how much AoE they do together, Nebu and YSG. So that's definitely a decent march for any open field ruins, or whether you are interested about Canyon, Sunset, or what's it called, the other one, Lost Canyon. Okay, so now we didn't forget to send that march, the backup march. Okay, so this walk, you know what, let's be smart about it. Let's check how long it takes. So 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, what can we do? We can quickly go in and make sure that we are progressing with our bastion quests as well. Again, not just doing training. You kind of do training when you're trying to rush, but then training takes a lot of speed up and a lot of resources, which I kind of don't have right now. So not doing training for all of them. Donating material is not like a fun thing as well, but I'm just gonna do it. Actually, let's see how far behind, how close I am. How many hours? That's still quite far. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe tomorrow's. Hey, how come it's letting me refresh so fast? Okay, this time it won't, right? Yeah, no. Okay, so I think, is our 2 minutes up? No, we're still not there yet. So in between action, you kind of need to do your stuff. So they're kind of pushing in pretty good now, aren't they? Yeah, I think we're getting pushed back. So this is meant to be a decent time for us, I think. So most people, this is an Asian KD, so most people should be back from work by now. So it says ball here, we'll ball here, but then let's do the action first. If we go and ball there now, then we're not gonna get the ruins straight away. So it's actually better to ball here, what most people are doing, disregarding the marker. Would you max Cyrus to use with YSG for open field when you don't have Nebu? No, I would probably do Ramses rather than Cyrus. So how I think about Cyrus is like, this is just my thought, by the way. So I don't think Cyrus is I think Cyrus is just a whale friendly march. So unless you're a big spender, I don't think it's worth going for Cyrus, because Cyrus doesn't make your marches especially tanky. He does have a little bit of an AoE kind of effect, but then Nebu does that a lot better, and then Ramses is a lot more tanky. So Ramses and Artemisia I like, and Nebu. Actually, Cyrus is my least favorite archer commander, and oh, actually no, there's Elcid, so obviously Elcid is the least favorite, but then other than Elcid, probably Cyrus. Okay, so we are heavily outnumbered now, so this is gonna be sad if we can't hold this. So I'm gonna go in, and this is where I'm gonna get smashed. Ooh, quite a lot of them coming in. Now Guan and Mehmet, that does a lot of damage, but it's not particularly tanky, is it? But that's not the Guan I'm fighting. I'm fighting a different Guan. Okay, let's try to come back and fight this one. Okay, I was about to be racist and think my... what's his name? Ooh, what's his name again? Moctezuma. I was about to think that my Moctezuma is my Pakal. It's the headgear. Okay. Now, chat, because I'm kind of under pressure, I'll take a few moments before I go back and have a read. Okay, now this is so outnumbered that I should try to walk back, right? I should, yeah. Ooh, all red. Nah, I'm gonna die. I don't think I can walk back. But then I'm kind of dragging them where our marches are, so that should be kind of useful, helpful. Hey, come here. Now you know what we're going to do. We're going to refresh that. So was this a positive trade? I don't think so, but we'll check it out. Now if it wasn't a positive trade, why did we still go in? Because they were pushing in and I had to go in, and I kind of hoped everyone else would push in as well, because trying to hold it here now probably isn't a good idea. That's something we can do once we have it. Do we have it? I think there's quite a bit of time before we actually have it. Can I click on it? No, I can't click on it. I think there's a bit of time. So this is what happened. If you're trying to hold here, then now they're gonna have marches all over. So we should have tried to hold up top. Okay, since we are refreshing, let's have a read of chat. Have you been buying daily commander bundles? I did for a while, yes. I mean, not daily, but then say for example whenever I needed gems or recharge kind of came in, so those are the times when I did buy daily bundles. Daily bundles is pretty good. I mean, if you're a mid-level spender, I would say. Try left Pakal. Wanna see the trade? Do you have new crystal tech? Yes, we do have new crystal tech, and yes, we are going to check the trades. Okay, so whilst we are checking the trades, new crystal tech, we do have a few videos about it, so feel free to check it out. It'll give you an idea about how you can max crystal tech. I mean, not max, how can you get to 6 marches fast? That's what we have, and now we have 7 marches as well, and I'm not the biggest of the biggest spenders. So if I can get it, most medium spenders probably can get it. Just Gaming Hub. Have you put Iconic on your Pakal? No, Iconic is on the other one, Nebu. Yeah, let's check the trades. So the first one, this is when my Pakal is healthy, obviously good trades. That's kind of even, positive-ish, positive. That's positive, obviously just the AoE, positive, even, positive, 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 kind of bad. So archers into infantry, obviously they did good. Small trade but negative. So that's bad, right? But see how I had more troops? So he was hitting me, I was probably doing AoE, I don't know. So that's nothing, kinda nothing, positive, kinda nothing, positive, negative, positive, positive, negative, negative. So I think the negative trades are gonna come in now, yep. So after a while, when the march size went down, that's when the negative trade kind of comes in. There's still some positives here and there. So overall, definitely a positive trade, and that's kind of nothing special. That's obviously expected because you're fighting with Pakal Herald and you have good crystal tech, so you're gonna get it. Now, even if I didn't have good crystal tech, most of these trades will still be positive though. And that's just Pakal Herald. It's like a very unfair march. Okay, so with the Nebu, I want to get in here, obviously, because Nebu is not like a standalone march that can fight on the side. So if I was fighting with Cav marches, I could have kind of gone in on this side and kind of tried to stop their reinforcements. Now that group here marker is good, but I think that's a marker from before. Oh my god, Pakal. Yeah. That's good enough for being swarmed, definitely, man. Wood Gaming, hey man, I know you're in my KvK. So Wood is from 1621. They're the ones occupying the other altar. So sadly, we are not allies, but we are still friends. I think that's important. Just Gaming Hub, my friend, tried 4 iconic on Attila Takeda with full legendary suicide to a huge murder ball and made it positive. Hey man, yeah, that sounds about right. So with Pakal Herald, we can kind of do that as well. Pakal Herald is basically infantry of Attila Takeda, right? Actually, in a way, some people say that it's a better version as well, just because of how the AoE works from Herald. So it's probably going to be the same, yes. Now I'm gonna show you the iconic stuff as well as in what I have been doing. So today we just posted a video where we did 2 pieces of iconic, and they were on Amanitore before, but now they're on Nebu. And then after the video I did a 3rd one. So I have 3 iconic things on Nebu. Now I would recommend most people not to do it. I'll recommend most people to just go with all your accessories. Just put the iconic thing on your accessories just because it gives health and other things doesn't give health. But then why did I do it? Because I need to rally and garrison as well. So if you're rallying and garrisoning, now I'm rallying with archers and I am gearing with, so that's the archer rally and that's the archer garrison. So for me personally it made more sense to put the iconic things. I got 3 so far, and when I get more I'll try to make all of them iconic, just because I'm doing rally and garrison both with archers. But then if I wasn't doing rallies and garrisons, then I would probably just go with accessories, and at the moment I got like 10 or 11 accessories I think, so I would just go with all of them. So for most people that makes more sense. Unless obviously you're rallying and garrisoning, then you do the same as me, I guess. So, oh, Nebu got there and Nebu is standing. Now we don't have it, do we? Well, we need to kill those things first before we can say we have it. Now I lost my mouse again. Mouse, come back! Shit. Okay, 6. No, that's not 6, 7. First. Second. Okay. So the number kind of changes based on where in the order it is, right? Now I was trying to do an AoE thing, like Age of Empires thing, where I tried to select all on the screen, because you know how that's what you do in AoE, like that's what you do in AoE, I mean. Alright, we're hitting someone, and as long as we're hitting someone, we're going to be doing some AoE, and we're not being targeted. That's the ideal scenario for your Nebu. Now with the Nebu, I don't want to be off position. Now I'm getting targeted, so walk back. Nebu doesn't need to get targeted. Like, Nebu has a little bit of a tankiness, but you know why. Now I walked back too far. Get a little bit closer, and oh wow, Richard YSG. I mean seriously, even with the YSG the Richard is useless. PH is infantry version of AT. Yes, Pakal Herald definitely an infantry version of AT. A better version actually, I think. Okay, now something bad is happening there. So for some reason my Nebu, after hitting someone, it's pathing through the enemy territory rather than walking back like a normal march. Who are we hitting now? We're hitting someone, right? Are we chasing someone for no reason? There's quite a few marches. I'm sitting up now. I gotta pay more attention. It's just walking back. Stop walking back. Stay here. If I zoom in, does it let me zoom in anymore? No, it doesn't let me zoom in anymore. This is as far zoomed in I can be. M. Lutfi, what do you think about pair of CPU except one? CPO pairs with anyone. I mean, Guan definitely is the best pair, but CPO you can pair with anyone. Any infantry march, I mean. Like, there's nothing there where it says you can't pair with anyone. I mean, you probably don't want to pair with Leo, I guess, because Leo doesn't do any damage, or Charles doesn't do any damage, but anyone else you can put with Harold if you like. But then the thing is, the reason why everyone said do it with a Guan, because with Harold, like, you got Pakal, so you rather go with Pakal, right? But if I didn't have a Guan, if that's what you're asking, I'll probably go with Harold, I think. Random question for the more tech-savvy viewers, tech-savvy viewers that we may have. So if I had a touchscreen laptop, for example, would I be able to touch the screen and this would still work, or do you think Age of Empires PC version just doesn't have that? Getting dragged out quite a bit. No, we don't have it, do we? No, we don't. Do we? Let's zoom out and check. Actually, let's get my march a bit inside first. We don't have it. Do we? No, we don't. Do we though? Can't tell. Most likely not. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we can. That would be cool though, right? But so much effort trying in terms of playing a mobile game on a PC, right? I mean, if you have to play a game in PC, why not just play a PC game? I'm talking to myself, by the way, not you guys. So whatever march is coming in, we just need to try to hit all of them. Are we hitting this Pakal Herald? Let's hit a Pakal Herald. I'm hitting someone. Target disappeared. Now, other than this entry point, are they here any other way? No, it's just that entry point. Well, there's a random 1 or 2 march that's coming in from the sides, but we do have people fighting them. Okay, my march started walking really far. This is where I get targeted and die.
Babylon is the most beautiful land in all the world.
Charles. Target disappeared. Attila. Oh no, this is another Charles. Charles. No. Attila. Attila. Can't even click. Yeah, just stand in the middle. Then it's easier. You do AoE, you shouldn't mind standing in the middle, never. Hit that Pakal rather than just taking damage from that Pakal. You hitting someone? You are hitting someone. Just don't walk off. And then, no, that's gonna die. No point targeting that next. This Harold maybe. No. Okay, so I think we're doing some damage, but then we're taking too much AoE ourselves, which is why the march is yellow. Then if you're fighting, that's gonna happen, right? So King's skill goes off from both sides. We got too many people offline that are kind of standing here, just like them, that are not going into fight. And we probably have no players like me where their marches are just walking back and they can't control their marches. There's an XY committing suicide. Like you can do it with Akal, Herald, Attila, Takeda, but then with those marches, probably not. Now there's a good chance we are not gonna get this ruin. Did we get it though? I don't think we did. Fighting with Pakal Herald in the ruin is more fun because you don't have to take care of your march. But then with the Nebu and WASG, you obviously have to be a bit more careful. Hitting someone. Where am I hitting? Do I know? Not really. I'm getting quite a bit of a damage myself as well. How many people are hitting me? Just one. And I'm walking back. Now let's target someone else. I can fight a little bit longer maybe with this Nebu. And then we'll refresh. Try to put key bind on your march, it's easier. Yeah, I think we do have 2, yes. That's easier to find your march, definitely. But then the part that I'm kind of struggling with is the hitting. So say for example, if I click on him and if I press 2, it's not like it's gonna go and hit. Or is it? Oh shit, I think it is. Oh wow! New feature. Oh my god, that makes life so much easier. Thank you. Feel like such a noob though. Or is it working? Let's check. Or is it just me thinking it's working? No, I don't think it's working. So it's not like I can click and press 2. Yes, it will. Okay. How come it didn't then? Okay, let's try this one. 2. Wait. So let's see how is that one. It is coming back, so it does work. But then it doesn't work on barbs. Okay, this will be a good test. 2. Now I can't see. See, it didn't go. Just Gaming Hub, what did you mean? Say it again, man. So that N2, no. So I need to hit the attack and then 2, attack and then 2. That's not moving. Try on a player, not a barb. Okay. So player N2. No. Attack N2. He's just standing there, guys. What am I doing wrong? Hit 2. Didn't take. And just click N2. Didn't move. So I'm sending it back. For a second it felt like it did though. So 2. Extreme Mitch HD again. What am I doing wrong? I thought it worked like that, but probably not. Yeah, I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think it does. I think it's more like it's just for you to select. I think. Okay. Now our healing is done, so let's do some more healing. It's a lot of healing, but you know what? There's other than ruins, there's nothing else happening, so it's not like I need to heal all of them. It will be very unfortunate to get a full hospital from ruins, so I will just do the 4,000 at a time. Now whilst the Nebu is coming back, we do want to check bastions as well. and see whether we can refresh our quests so that whilst fighting we can kind of get it done. Donate. Okay, donation done. Donate. Okay, I kind of like these ones now because it's just fast and I'm not in a rush to get Bastion, the support skills unlocked, because I do have quite a bit. So it told me to come back tomorrow, so I'm going to do some barbs. Where are barbs? There. And is the Nebu back? Yeah, Nebu is back. Oops. And we can take him in. It's a guy that's gonna bother on the way, so go in. Click on a march, attack the press the keybind. So I pressed on a march, and then I think it's now my first march. Then press the keybind. That's what I did, right? So if I press 1, then that gets picked up. Pakal Herald is selected. Now if I press that, oh no, Pakal Herald is 1 now. Okay, I'll let me just get the other march here and then we'll test again. How come he just has 1 support skill? Oh, he's not the march I'm playing with, sorry. I am playing with that. Yes. Okay. So which number is Pakal Herald now? 2. So 2. 2 is standing there. Just Gaming Hub, help us out. So that guy, 2. No. Attack, 2. No. So what am I doing wrong again? Just Gaming Hub, 2. No. Attack, 2. No. This, yes. So again, what am I doing wrong? Or did I not even attack that? I'm just not attacking in general, am I? Actually, I'm not attacking in general. No, I am now. Okay, let's stop attacking. And 2. That didn't pick up. Nadisha, hey, yeah, we're kind of trying out. Is it because I did my own, what's it called, shortcuts? Reset, confirm, everything reset. So I'm like system default. There's nothing called attack here. So if you look through that, it just lets you select. It doesn't let you say attack or anything like that. Okay, I reset, it's on default. And now enemy march 2. No, it just selects my march. Okay, well, enough of that. Let's hit him. Yes, it did get a little confusing. Now guys, if you're enjoying us failing trying new things, then don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe. As much as this stream is not exactly educational, this is entertaining when you see other people fail, so why not? And it's free. Like and subscribe. I should know how to check how many likes and subscribes. I mean, not subscribes. Subscribes will pop up on the screen, but likes I should know how to check. I just don't. So can someone tell me how many likes we got so far? Just to check. Now someone came and hitting me with an XY. I can hit you back as well. But I should really rather hit the other one. Die, Nevsky, die. So what I'm doing right now is bad. Like I should be in the ruins and just have to just gave you the 21st like. Thank you, man. Now what I'm doing here is pretty bad because I'm fighting on the outside. Now people who does this and then try to justify, which I'm kind of trying to do now, is I'm making sure our reinforcements can get in. But then why am I doing it? I don't know. I should probably go in. Like you're better off staying in the ball and trying to secure it. So I'm gonna go back. Do we have it still? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. Oh shit, we do. Well then I can just stand in the corner. That's what the marker says, you fool. Just follow the marker and be there, because that way you're getting the honor points and then you're getting some kills as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there. Let's check on the side. Does our enemies have that? Yes, our enemies have that. And did our allies try to push? No, our allies are guarding the pass. Okay.
See what lies beyond the stars?
51 people. Yeah, we did have 51 people. 51 people. Why did you not hit the like? What's wrong with supporting a new content creator, right? As much as he's kind of playing like a noob right now. I promise I don't play like a noob when I'm on the tab. It's just the PC that I'm not good with. And this morning I actually thought I'm gonna play for a little bit on the PC just to get used to, and then I thought our membership badges kind of doesn't look that cool, and I thought I'll try get some new badges done. So I kind of worked on it for a while, which I'm halfway through, so in the next stream we'll have the new badges. So that's what I kind of did this morning. Let's hit with the Pakal. Now, there isn't enough marches here. I should be able to just drag, right? Yeah, I can drag. Yeah, we can drag. Now when we get targeted, even with the Pakal, there's no point just getting swarmed. You just come back a little bit and then you go out and find something like that Minamoto and then hit the Minamoto. Now the Minamoto is walking back. I'm gonna follow and die. I can come back again. Alright, Bobby Travis, take 0 effort. I just made it 22. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you for the like. Now that Minamoto came in again. You're a brave Minamoto, aren't you? Like what are you getting out of this? Just kind of walking in. Did you get a lot of kills, you think? That Richard probably got more, as much as I don't like Richard. Horvat, don't worry, many people after 3 years of play still don't follow markers and reading mails. Yeah, I know. Now I kind of do, like if I'm distracted now with the stream and trying to fight on PC, but normally I do. But in my defense, I think that ball hair marker has been there forever. This though, we got it, stay. That's something I should have read. Like I was trying to click on it to see whether we got it, but the marker says we got it already. So it's not like I needed to get in and read that. I mean, check that. So the excitement is kind of over. We got it, so... But then we will still fight for a bit, like standing in the corner and fighting. and this is when we should enjoy two things. Firstly, getting some kills. Secondly, getting some honor point, right? Speaking of honor point, a part of me was thinking I should try to push for honor. I do have quite a bit of AP. Like, I don't know whether I should though. Let me check how much AP I got. Where does AP stay? Not under equipment, other. AP. So do you guys think that that's enough to push for honor? I kind of think it is. Like top 20, or is it top 10 now? Top 10. Top 10 gets the what's it called? Is it top 10? I think it's top 10. Top 10 gets the coin, right? Shop. No, not shop. Honor roll. Top 10. No, top 20. Top 20 gets the coin. So the amount of AP that I have, do you guys think that's enough? I think I'm getting targeted by quite a few people, so walk back. Oh yeah, quite a few people. So walk back a little bit, and then probably think about refreshing as well, because it's pretty low. Okay, you can go home now. Oh, do you want to hit him? I can hit you. You're quite low, just as low as me, but you disappeared, so I can't hit you anymore. Okay, now ooh, that's gonna be painful. So trying to refresh now is gonna be painful. Because they're guarding that area. Okay, so you know what I should do? If I do manage to refresh somehow, then I should play in a way where I don't have to refresh as much. Yeah, there's some guy coming in. Chili, you coward! Why are you fighting here? Go and fight up top and try to take the ruin rather than stealing kills. He's not hitting me. Chili, I'm sorry, I didn't have a go at you. If you did hit me though, I would have a go at you. Alright, so I am getting to refresh. With that little health, I must be lucky to refresh. Now, whilst we do that, let's check the trade. No, this is the last bit. This is the gangbang in question. So the first one positive, second one nothing, third one even, positive, negative actually, sorry, negative. Ooh, more negative this time. Oh, positive. It's a bit of a mix. I think they came and hit in few different batches, so some positive, some negative. Alright, so have we got the march back? Have we? Oh, we do. Go back. Now does that work? Maybe I can fight here for a bit. Healing, yes. Oh, I'm not gonna press extra heals. I forgot that I had barbarian marches fighting outside as well, so keep hitting. We need to be doing quite a few barbs, right, for that event. The bunny hunt thing, 7k gems, 35 gold heads, definitely. Now, whilst that march is going, make sure you have your backup ready. This is my backup. This is my backup. That's the backup march, okay. Alright, Nebu is coming in, so we have to go through a little bit of a fighting before we get to be in the ruins. Technically, I can try to walk past them though. I think they have quite a bit here. Where's my march? Okay, it's walking up. It's just really slow. Yeah, he's gonna XY. No, I'm gonna try to walk up unless
My Babylon is the
unless
most
someone wants
beautiful
action,
land
then I'll hit them.
in all.
Well, no one's kind of hitting me yet, so I'll probably get to walk up. That guy, do you think he's getting positive trades? Oh, he is, because they're hitting. For some reason, I was thinking he's one of ours. Okay, now I'm getting hit. Who is hitting me? Quite a few people. What if I just stop and let you guys hit me,
Will marvel at the Ishtar.
and then see how it goes? How many is hitting? 2 only. Okay, not gonna be the worst. But then the Saladin that I'm hitting is taking quite a bit of a damage, right? Yes, it is. Saladin, I think you're gonna die. Saladin, I don't think you should have been here. But then now, have you got more friends hitting me? You probably do. But can I take you down? I'm pretty sure I still can. Because Saladin is, I mean, he used to be really good, but now I don't think he's that good. Die, Saladin, die. Now you think you can run away? I think you can, but then on the way back you're going through our runes, so you're gonna die anyways. Well, you're dead now. Okay, who am I hitting now? Oh, you want some action. Actually, I need to pay some attention to your friend first, because your friend is ready to die, and then I can pay some more attention to you. Now in the process, I'm gonna die as well, and I probably should have stayed in the square for honor, but this looks more exciting, right? Why are you walking away now? I thought you're Harold. I thought Harold just stands there and plays with his axes. I didn't think Harold kind of runs away. XCMag, hey man, that's a YouTube emote.
Will marvel at the Ishtar gate.
Well, thank you for being on our stream. Now, people enjoying the stream. Look at what that guy is doing. You know why he's doing? You know why he's doing that? He's trying to die to a barb so that he gets home fast and he doesn't. Too fast, Agent Texas. I almost touched you though. When I say I touched you, I mean I hit you, not like in a funny way. Now let's have a look at our trades. How did our trades go with the Nebu? Wow, pretty bad the first trade. This is when they were hitting me. I wasn't hitting back. This is when they were hitting me, but still positive. This is the Saladin that we're hitting. So yes, if we're hitting someone, then he can feel the pain. And then these are AoE, I think, most of them. So we are taking damage, but we are dishing out more AoE damage. So that's how good the Nebu NYSG is. Now, where is the Nebu NYSG? Almost there. Yep, come back so that we can take the next one in. No, I randomly dragged someone. No, you do barbs. You do barbs here. We need to finish our AP as well. And you come home. And Pakal Herald go in. Now, how's the walking entry? You know what? I do want to stand there. There's a little bit of fighting there as well. And you get honor as well. So why not just stand there? Not like fight on the way up there. Cheeseburger, report. Yes, report. MIB, hey man, how are you going? MIB is our king in one of the kingdoms that I'm playing with a Restart Jumper project account, which is 2581. So MIB, we got pass opening in couple days, right? Pass 4, and we will check out, no, not Barb reports, we'll check out that KvK as well. We'll do some streaming of that as well. So not Barb reports, the Nebu report, we just looked at it. I think we just looked at it. So when we were getting hit walking by, even then we did decent AoE damage, but then when we start targeting people, obviously we do a shitload of damage. But then the best reports have been Pakal Herald, like completely outnumbered by yourself, just standing there, and you get good trades. Now that's not nothing new. but it's kind of new for me because this is the first KvK where I have a maxed Pakal. I didn't have Pakal maxed before. Alright, now someone's hitting my Pakal, right? Who is hitting my Pakal? Quite a few people. Okay, how about I stop and I let you hit? I'm not walking away, okay? Well, come hit. Please. Please do. And let me hit you as well. Now, who am I gonna hit first? There's like 5 people. Now, I'm gonna hit this guy first because I think this guy... Actually, probably shouldn't. I should hit this guy first. Actually, on second thought, maybe just walking away would have been a good call. Oh, okay. You wanna do a Pakal Herald versus Pakal Herald? We can do that as well. But then your friends are gonna come back, and I need to focus on your friends as well. And my friend is focusing on you, so it's kind of fair, nothing unfair here. But then why are you walking away? I thought we were doing a Pakal Herald. 1v1s. No? Now I attracted too many people. This is the moment where I need to kind of run away, otherwise I get smashed. Yeah, this is definitely the moment where I should have walked away. Go, 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 go. Where's my march? My march, you see? Is that me? No, that's someone else. Where? Oh, that's me. I ran through the bushes by myself. Now I can hit you. I kind of regret missing out on the points from honor roll though. Yeah, let's not fight here anymore. You're still white. I mean, I'm not white, brown, but then I mean the march health is white, so go up and stand there and collect some honor points and get some kills. Speaking of kills, where are we now? Oh, actually, let's check the trades. Checking trades is fun. That's like a nothing trade, but still positive. Oh, that should be good. So yes, good damage, bad AoE, decent, good. Oh, he didn't have a herald. He's doing Richard. Any combination where you put in Richard, it just doesn't make sense. Please don't play with Richard in Season of Conquest. That was kinda okay, kinda okay, kinda okay, kinda okay. And that's from before? Yeah, that's from before. Okay, are we here yet? Are we there yet? Yes, we are. Now, there's gonna be suicide marches coming in, so we just fight the suicide marches, right?
Let the ceremony commence. Let the ceremony
Okay, now I'm being targeted. But then we have more people here, so I don't mind, right? Yeah, I don't think I do. But then isn't it better to hit people that are hitting you rather than walking away? This is where it's gonna start getting bad again. It's gonna start getting bad again. Getting hit by 4 or 5 marches. Yes. No, remember how annoying it was to refresh? So no, don't. Just come back. Come back. No. If you just stand there, then you're fine. Don't have to chase marches. But then you get tempted because the health is low on that Alex, so you kind of feel like you want to. Okay, Alex, I think you're dead. I don't think you're walking back. What about that other Alex? The other Alex probably can walk back. No, I was wrong, Alex. You're not dead. Oh, well, that Takeda is hitting you, Attila Takeda. But then this is where I'm the bait. If I go in... No, I came back. Okay, now I'm in a situation where I need to refresh again. Andy, hey man, we got a new subscriber. First one of today. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Now our enemies have walked in here as well. And again, just for not playing smart, I find myself in a situation where I need to refresh, and refreshing is gonna be hard. How hard it is to play smart. You stand in that corner, you hit people when they come in, just don't chase them. Okay, now I'm gonna walk back and I'm gonna get targeted, am I? And if I do get targeted, which I am getting, should I try to hit anyone? No, I don't have the health to do any of that. XX DomiX. Hey man, your name kind of sounds dodgy, something dodgy to read out. I don't think I should have, but then thank you for your subscription. Okay, so am I walking back faster than the enemies? I don't think I can make it. Will this help? I don't think this. Ooh, then you get distracted for like 2 seconds when I'm there. And are you distracted? No, they got the tile, so there's no way I can make it. I'm gonna die. Oh, actually, yeah. I was gonna say, actually, I think I can make it. No, I can't. So, bad idea. You know what would have been a better idea? Not refresh and just stand in the square and get points. But then if I do that, then why am I streaming, right? The streaming part kind of becomes pointless if I do that. So no, couldn't do that. Now can we get our next march in? We can get the Nebu in now, right? Nebu, come in. Now this is the point where I shouldn't probably try to get into the square, right? This is the point I should kind of try to fight this. But even that is a bad idea because they're outside because they don't have the ruin. We have the ruin, so I should be in the ruin. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to walk in. Because fighting on the outside and not getting the points, it's such a waste. Honor points. Okay, this time around when I get in, I promise I'm gonna pay more attention to my marches and not die. But then what am I meant to do about all these marches here? You gotta fight that a little bit, right? Yes, we do. Hey, are you picking on my friend? Let me come in my friend's aid. Ooh, friend, you gotta walk back. Why are you fighting? Ah, couldn't save the friend. Right, now I'm fighting in my territory. Do I mind being surrounded in my territory? I think I do. When it says 7 versus 1, I do. Walk back. No. So Nebu, you had a short-lived career in ruins. You come back, and then is our tanky march is ready. I get the tanky march out. Come back. So caught out of the ruins after you have it, as in your alliance have it. Pretty bad experience trying to get in. Why can't I not select that? 1, no, 2, go back.
All humanity will marvel at the
Now with this march, can I make a beeline and just go there? I think I can. So let's say if I do that. Now I'm gonna walk through many enemies, right? Yep, there's quite a few on the way. Now can I make there in white health? What do you guys think? Wanna do a bet? I think I can go there with white health. See, firstly, I'm not gonna get that targeted. And then even when I do, after a couple of hits, they may give up. You know why? Because they can see it's a Pakal Herald. Well, now, yes, see how the attack kind of comes in and goes away? Okay. Now, let's show you what we got on the Pakal. Do you guys think this is a good idea? Where's the Pakal? Here. So, do you guys think this is a good idea to have that and that? Or do you think the ring should be replaced with a horn? Or do you think that should be replaced with a horn? Or do you guys think it's a good idea to go with the book and the ring? I like the book and the ring. What do you guys think? Now, did I get targeted? I'm pretty sure I did, but you saw with the Nebu what happened, right? When you take the Nebu out, there's a big risk that you can't make it, like that little distance. When you take the Pakal Herald out though, kinda different story. People don't bother you as much. Oh, you like bothering me now? Well, now I'm very close to my friend, so I don't think you should be bothering me. And as soon as I go for you, you're gonna run back anyways. Is that how you play with the Pakal Herald? No. You should be tanky and stupid like me, where you overestimate how tanky you are and then die and have to refresh. Okay, let's have our backup march ready as well. And what's going to be our backup march? Nebu again, or should we try with Attila Takeda? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with... I don't even have Attila Takeda ready. Attila Takeda doesn't have any equipment on either, so yeah. Okay, now, whoever took the bet, I don't think anyone did, but if you guys did take the bet in terms of whether Pakal Herald is going to come back with... will make it there with full health or not, almost full health, still white. Now why can I not hit him? Hey, let me touch it. Hey. Yeah, got it. Okay. Alright, Pakal Herald, my cousin, you're gonna take some damage from me now. And everyone that kind of walked in will take some damage as well. But this time around, I promise I'm gonna be smarter and I'm not gonna go outside. See? I'm not gonna go outside the square. Because I know what happens when I go outside the square. I don't get honor points and I have to refresh. And refreshing is a bitch. I'm kind of saying things I don't think I should say on stream. Let's say this is an experiment. Let's see if that gets you demonetized or some sort of punishment from YouTube and then we won't do it anymore. How about that? Cosmic Fed. What equipment to use on my YSG in garrison, infantry or archer equipment? I'm infantry main. Well, that's say if you're garrisoning with archers, then which you should be if YSG is your primary, then you put archer equipment. But then just to talk about that a little bit more, YSG is not a good primary unless you're talking about KvK 1. Even for KvK 1, probably Charles is a better primary. So maybe if you do Charles and YSG and go with Charles and infantry equipment for KvK 1 and 2, that's probably a better option. But if you're doing, say for example, YSG and I mean the only one that kind of makes sense is if you're doing YSG and Elseed for KvK 1, and then obviously you use archer equipment for that. Cosmic Friend. My primary is Charles and YSG secondary for my city. Oh, okay. City. Like, okay, well that kind of makes sense. So for the city, like I think technically I'm supposed to say you go with whichever troop type you have more, but then that's probably not wise. I mean, you go with archer equipment still, because then the equipment is not wasted, and the same equipment later on you can keep on any archer commander, because later on you'll see that for city garrison you're probably gonna go with Theodora YSS, which is where you need leadership equipment, so you don't want to waste your archer equipment special talenting with something else than archers. So as much as like it may be a little bit better for you to do something else right now, long term you're better off with archer equipment on archers, so just go with archers maybe outside. Okay, see how I'm kind of fighting a little bit smarter now. So this is small scale action, nothing major happening here, but then I'm fighting a little bit smarter and I'm not walking out of the square. And if I don't walk out of the square, I just did, as I said that I just did. But then as long as I'm not walking outside the square, I'm kind of fine. I don't have to refresh. So the main aim of life right now is do not refresh, because as soon as we're gonna try to refresh, we are gonna be under pressure. And let's show you the pressure. This is like more enemy marches cutting off reinforcement than our marches. And why is that? Because we got the ruins, so it doesn't make sense for us to fight outside the ruin, right? And we still have a kind of white health Pakal Herald, so we can still use that for a bit longer. Now I added a second screen today, just so that with the second screen I can what's it called, I can look at the stream chat on the second chat, and that's why my control of the mouse went even worse, because often I'm scrolling out of the screen and then I lose my mouse, just like how I lost just then.
Let the ceremony
But then
commence.
back on screen now. Now that Ramses has been fighting there for a while. If you guys noticed it, then you kind of know why I kind of talk about Ramses more than Cyrus, and I kind of try to say that Ramses is very free-to-play friendly, because from 5.5.1.1 you can start using him. From 5.5.5.1 he's very good. And lastly, if you max him, he's probably the most tanky archer. So see, stand here and get some kills and get some points. That's smart, not fighting outside. Now speaking of outside, my barb marches are standing there. That's a waste, so I should probably keep doing some barbs on the side as well. Do some barbs. Healing, no, quite a bit. So I should probably start healing like 3000. 3000 is wise, but I thought I won't be able to check as often. That's why I started doing 4000, but maybe should do 4500. I mean 3500.
Let the ceremony commence.
Jackie.
Let the ceremony commence.
Hi Jackie, how are you? Are you enjoying your view from outside the square? Well, you get to enjoy it for a little longer, and then you can enjoy it from home, because we are sending you home. Now whilst I'm trying to send you home, your friends can probably start hitting me, and they have, and I should now come back again, and this is what we do. I lost control of the mouse again. To come back. No! No! Alright, I'm actually gonna get the Jackie kill, maybe? Still? No. Okay, that was... See what happens when you try to make fun of people? Then karma happens, and your march gets... Oh, I did get... Okay, well, karma wasn't that bad. We did get Jackie, and I'm kind of walking back now. And someone's hitting me. Someone's trying to hit me from really far. Well, you gotta be faster with your clicks. You can't be as slow as me. Then you kind of miss your kill. And I'm back in the square. And I don't think you're gonna come in the square. No, I didn't think so. Are you gonna come? Looks like you want to come. Buddy, hey man, hey, how are you going? Spoidy, hola amigo. Hola amigo to you as well. Alright, so we got... Yeah, I was saying they're not gonna come in, but they did come in. Okay, I'm gonna go for the random writing guy. I mean Chinese writing guy, and then Thunderbolt has been eyeing me for a while, so we may need to pay a little attention to Thunderbolt as well. Now I got a third march coming in. All Guans. Guans, what have I done to you? Why do you have to start eating me? But not that I mind, because it's Pakal Herald. Buddy, hey man, hey, I dropped by your stream the other day as well. Obviously I didn't understand anything you were saying, but then I did drop the like. After the, I mean, you're streaming, what's it called? What's it called again? The Osiris League match. And I actually wanted to see what you have to say, because obviously having some good understanding from the JST side of things, your commentary of that match would have been good, and I'm sure it was. It's just I don't speak Korean, so I didn't understand what you're saying. Now, looks like our enemies woke up a little bit, and I got way too excited and got targeted quite a bit where my march is yellow. Now remember how we thought we are not gonna refresh? Do we have a way to refresh yet? No. The way to refresh, it's a path filled with danger. There's quite a few enemy marches that's gonna eat you if you try to refresh. Now one of the smarter things I can kind of try to do is refresh now whilst I'm still yellow, not red. Because if I try to refresh during red, then it's gonna be a dead march, right?
Ceremony commence.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dead march if I try to refresh after, so I should probably try to refresh. But then now they're within the square. You don't feel like leaving the square right now, do you? Nah, I don't think we do. I think we wanna stay here and fight. Well, stay here as in within the square. Remember the rule of square? The rule of square is you have to stand in the square. Ooh. What are you doing here, XY? Am I fast enough to hit you? I think I am, because you decided to commit suicide and go back in again. Now you're dead. Okay. Half health. I think this is a good time for me to refresh, because I'm not gonna enjoy the fighting without the refresh. And this is where square of life, yes. Square of life. And now I need to visit the spring of life, where you spring of rejuvenate, I want to say, where I get to have a fresh march again. So Pakal Herald has to come back, and I need to check my healing and barbing. All those marches standing doing nothing. I mean, you can do it off stream, but if you do it on stream, then people judge you, right? As in not doing enough stuff. I kind of feel like wasting healing speed ups. Could have done it easily with free heals, but then it's quite a big hospital. Now knights, how? Oh, okay. I was thinking, do I have knights in my march somewhere? Why do we get knights? But that's from the barbing.
See what lies beyond the stars.
Attila. Oh, Attila is not hitting me. I was gonna say, Attila, why are you hitting me? Hey, that Attila is named Attila as well. So when you take out a Guan, do you change your name to Guan? I don't think you do. Actually, the path looks a little bit better now. And as I said, if I wish I was like 2 minutes earlier, now all the enemies are coming down. Quickly tag in the Nebu. Come in faster. Speaking of faster, I should check my crystal tech and see if I can make my marches faster that way. You go home,
Shall we see what lies beyond
and
the stars?
Nebu, you just make a beeline, quick run and be in the middle. And then when we're in the middle, then we'll talk about it. Okay, let's check crystal tech. Now there's a reason why I have some crystals saved. I was trying to do something yesterday and I didn't have enough crystal for it. So this one, we want to get more on Call to Arms 2. Kakao Lolao, hey man, how are you going? Or hey sis, how are you going? Donnie, hello bro, hey man, how are you going? Okay, so medicine we can wait. Marching speed is the one that I wanted to. Oh, okay, this is where I got stuck. March speed we can't increase anymore unless we do all of them to 10, and that's where I was stuck at 1 million because I didn't have enough crystals yesterday. So guys, this is what you can get as a not a free or low spender, but as a medium spender. So this is what you can get as a medium spender before Kingsland opening. So you can get expanded formations, you can get improved moral and special medicine 7 and 7. That's kind of a prerequisite actually. Call to Arms 6, these are the important things. Marching order you can do with a little less, but then I wanted to have a better rally, so I kind of upped that myself a bit. Swift march, I always like that, but this is where I'm stuck. But in terms of the things behind, the only thing you don't need is Karaku report. That's the only thing that's not a prerequisite for anything. And now that I look at it, I kind of feel like skillful operations I probably should have done 2 first before I'm doing rest of them, but then it's kind of too late. Oh my god, that's the difference between the Nebu and the oh my god. So it didn't even make it. So with the Pakal and Herald actually gets their full health, I mean white, And Nebu, like if you don't pay attention, this is how the Nebu gets there, dead. And I got a hospital full message as well. That's kind of embarrassing. In ruins fights where you own the ruin, I mean, if you didn't own the ruin, then it's normal, but if you own the ruin, then it's not meant to happen. Now I want to say it's a fake message, but I should probably start doing 3000 at a time. And let's just check. I think it's a fake message. Hospital shouldn't be full. Troops, not commanders, troops. Yeah, see, there's quite a long way to go. Well, not that long actually, but okay. Okay. We will heal. We know we need to heal, but what we didn't do is we didn't get our backup march ready. So I'm gonna make a beeline again with the Pakal Herald. So I'm gonna pay no attention and let the Pakal Herald come here and see how that goes. Okay, go Pakal Herald. And where should we have the Nebu? We should have the Nebu standing here. Nebu. Here. Okay. Whoa! So even with the Pakal Herald now, getting there is gonna be quite challenging. Let's see. Now this time around, let's actually watch your march do its thing, rather than looking at other things. Speaking of other things, maybe just hit one more barb, so that I can come home and I can send those marches to farm. Actually, maybe 2 more barbs. All right, Pakal, I'm coming. We got it. Stay in altar for points. Yes, that makes sense. Now, Bat of War is killing the enemies. Jack is going with a Pakal Herald as well. Jack, I thought you were in a meeting, which is why you couldn't come on stream. And you said you can't even open the stream, let alone talk on chat. But then seems like you're walking randomly. Well, not randomly, quite specifically. So you're paying attention. Oh my god, look at all those marches. Like, just for experiment, I feel like I should just try to walk in and see what happens. But then when you see low marches, obviously you kind of try to hit them a little bit. And based on what happened with that one march, I'm not too excited. Why are you hitting me? You're almost dead and I'm full health. Are you sure you should be hitting me? Oh well. Okay. So now, can we make a run? Can we make it there? Or should we do what Jack did, like go through the sides? It's a Pakal Herald march. It's a pretty slow march. I don't think I can go through the side. Probably not. No. Yeah, this is gonna be suicide. But then you're playing with the Pakal Herald just for the experiment. Just do it. Just try to walk up and see what happens. The Nebu couldn't make it. Can the Pakal Herald make it? I'm going through, walking through. Oh my god, so many enemies. Now I'm not doing anything to them if I'm walking, if I'm not hitting them. So it's not like Pakal Herald, I'm getting a lot of benefit by doing this. It's just a little tankier, so less likely to die. But then this is where you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get dead troops out of it. So quickly heal some and make space, because that march is coming back dead. Troop Peace Shield. Yes, why did I not think about that? I should have definitely used that. I should have used a troop random teleport as well, right? Or an alliance territory teleport, because this kind of belongs to our alliance now, right? Okay, so the Pakal Herald is gonna go there dead as well. So it's no better than a Nebu when you're that outnumbered and you're just trying to walk in. So if you're standing there fighting, then the Pakal Herald is probably a little bit better. Now am I gonna get dead troops? I probably am gonna get dead troops. No! I should have been faster with this. Did I? Now let's check if I got dead troops first. Did I get dead troops? Let's just say... No, I didn't. Oh, actually? System. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, at least we didn't get dead troops. But let's look at the trades. This is going to be pretty bad trades because I'm not even standing there doing the AoE. This is me just walking through. So all I got is a little counter attack damage. And even with that, it's not as bad as you think it is bad. It's definitely bad. But it's not as bad as you think. Okay. Well, not doing that. Now, how about this? We do an experiment with... What's his name? Attila Takeda? Should we? No, we shouldn't because it wastes a lot of healing speed ups. So what am I gonna do now? Not go to the ruins anymore? Nah, we should try to go to the ruins. But we should just be a little smarter about it. Just walk like Captain Jack did. Like through the sides. And maybe should have gone with a cav march. Or maybe just stand there, let them hit you and pick up some kills. All of those options look good. The only option that looks bad is trying to walk up all the way. Use AT, David? Yeah, man. You're right. I think I should use AT. Okay. Next up, this Nebu is gonna die pretty soon. Then I'll use AT. The only reason why I wasn't using AT is because I'm lazy and I need to change equipment. And AT has nothing. But now I can see that this is suicide. I don't think I can walk in. Now, what if I try to do this? I'd walk like this way. Ooh, targeted already. Now this is our territory. You sure you want to be fighting here? Because this is where I can kind of stop and start hitting you. Let's see. Okay, I can start hitting you. This is good. Actually, it's not going to be good for too long when all of them are coming in. Run again. Yeah, probably have to go with the AT. Or can we? Is it clear now? Can we make a run? No, we can't make a run. Alright, I'm doing this. Let's send the Pakal again. Or... nah, let's just come home. Now, it's gonna take a while to get AT ready, so for now, I'm just gonna send the Pakal. And then I will work on the AT getting geared up. Now they're at the pass. So that's just 5 people. So we can fight 5 people, right? We should be able to with the Pakal Herald. Let's fight. Ooh. There are a few people that are interested to fight. Okay. Let's do this. 2v1. Why are you walking away 2v1? Oh, actually not 2v1. We do have more people here. And XY, you're targeted now. Now I should work on the Pakal Herald and... I mean not Pakal Herald, I should work on the AT. Actually, if I am not looking, this Pakal Herald is gonna walk away really far and die. So let's keep an eye on this for a few seconds. And when the fun is over, I can start dressing up AT. Actually, the path is pretty clear now. That Guan's taking a lot of damage. Finn, Ladus, I do like your content, but one thing that's weird is you're very biased on certain KDs. You know what? That's not kind of my intention, but I do get how that may kind of come across. So let me have a chance to explain that a little bit. So I try not to talk about KDs that I haven't been to. Say for example, we had a KvK, like most of my content came from our last KvK. So I was in 1365 and we were fighting 1254, 1556 and 1875. So if you look at kind of my commentary and the content, you'll see that I didn't actually say anything bad about 1255 or 1556 or 1875. Say for example, when it comes to 1254, I even made a video about Bunny and kind of saying how, showing a lot of respect, as in how we are standing next to Bunny City and the first interaction I had with Bunny field fight wise. So that's kind of showing respect, right? And then obviously I have to speak for 1365 because I'm kind of playing there. And then when it came to 1556, I have a couple of friends there. I mean, I do talk to them quite a bit. I used to play with them before, and they are more willing to participate in our videos. So say for example, when it comes to Star from 1365, he gave us an account overview. Saz from 1556 gave an account overview. When we talked to Fo or Goodfather, they were kind of happy to give us account overviews and they replied to chat and all that. Now when I tried to talk to Bunny, he didn't reply. So that's why it's hard for me to feature people that doesn't kind of reply, right? I mean, not that I understand he's busy, nothing against him, but all I'm saying is that's where I think the featuring of certain KDs come a little bit more than the others. And the other KD I kind of talk about quite a bit is 1v, right? So 1v, I have never played in 1v. I played against 1v couple times, and that's where the respect kind of comes in from. So the 2 times we played against 1v in 2 separate KDs, 2 separate KvKs, I lost both of them, and it wasn't just a loss, it was like a devastating loss. Like throughout, it didn't feel like there's even a little chance of us winning, and they played so good. And how good they are, you can kind of see in Osiris League as well, right? So that's where I think I'm trying to say that there are certain KDs that I speak positively of, but I try not to speak negatively of other KDs to some extent. But then in the future, when we start spectating, I guess, big KvKs, so at the moment I have KvK where I'm fighting myself, so that's why I'm not kind of looking at other KvKs. But then when we get into a situation where we don't have any fighting of our own and we start looking at other KvKs, that's where it'll probably be a bit more, I guess, neutral, if you want to say it that way. Again, just clarifying, I really try not to have a go at other KDs. It's more like I try to talk up our own, right? And speaking of talking up, 1348, I hardly ever say anything good about 1348, as much as I kind of like playing here. And you know why I don't say much good about 1348? Because they don't show up in our stream, and I'm borderline thinking that I should probably consider being in a English speaking KD. I mean, it's not their fault they don't show up, they don't speak English, it's more of a Thai / Asian KD. so there's no point for them to come on stream, right? But then when it comes to streaming, making YouTube videos and so on, you kind of expect quite a lot of support from your KD, right? And that's something we don't get here, I would have to say. Like I didn't even bother posting the link on our KD chat or any chat, because what's the point? Whereas I am pretty sure I have more viewers from 1621, which is our enemy KD. One of the main moderators that we have on our Discord is actually from 1621. That's Echidna. So there you go. So I'm not necessarily biased towards any KDs based on how they play. I guess it's more to do with the personal relationships and all. And then you obviously try to say positive things about your friends, and then kind of not talk about things that are, you know, not that great. So that's where a little bit of bias comes in. Now, as I was talking too much and got distracted, my Pakal Herald, rather than walking the like a normal march through this way, it walked all the way through the enemy. And what's the point of being there now? It's like fully dead now. So I'm gonna kind of try to stand here. I'm gonna try to get in between our other marches, and then I'm gonna get my, what's it called, Attila ready, right? So that we can refresh. Okay, where is Attila? Here. Does Attila have any equipment? No. Where would the equipment come from? XY, I think. Yes, XY. Okay, well, XY, take off your clothes, and I just said that to a bearded looking guy. Okay, and you get that. Now something comes of Saladin. Do I want that? Yes, for Attila Takeda I like that more. Now do I want something else here? I probably want the Mora's Web. Yeah, I don't mind Mora's Web. Yeah, I don't mind that either. I would like the ring more though. Okay, whatever, switch. How is it possible to have 7 marches out? You can have 7 marches out in Season of Conquest, so you need to get Crystal Tech. Manji, hey, we got a member here. Manji, how are you? Hello, M. So M's not here yet though. M's gonna be here hopefully soon. Like I'm kind of hoping very soon. I don't know. So M's supposed to knock on the door when her online class finishes. So, but her cousin's staying over, so she's probably too excited playing with the cousin right now. Reko Becerra. Hello, Ladus. Greetings from Indonesia. Hey, greetings from Sydney, man. Johan, because Crystal Tech. Yes, thank you for answering that. Don't be scared. Pakal is OP. Yeah, Pakal's kind of OP now, fall, but yeah, he still gets destroyed when it's too many marches. I mean, you get decent trades out of it, but it still gets destroyed. Okay, so we're going to, why am I clicking on people's profiles? I'm gonna go and get my Attila Takeda to come out. I don't even have Attila Takeda saved anywhere, maybe here. Okay, so Attila Takeda has weird sort of support skills. Let's give them healing, right? Take off that, put healing, confirm. Okay, am I gonna remember to change it back? Probably not. I should probably do this as well then, right? What am I doing again? Commander screen, yes. And then Nebu, change it to Attila and let it be. City skin. So Attila Takeda kind of doesn't like any city skin other than the Cav one, and I'm using infantry, but I do have an infantry march inside. So what does it minus again? archer attack, so it doesn't. Oh, minus cavalry health as well. Okay, so when I take Attila Takeda in, I just have to remember to put an archer skin. Where is it? I mean, cav skin. I do have a cav skin. Okay. Okay, now Pakal Herald. Kind of delicate situation here. So the Pakal Herald is half health. If I kind of fight a little bit now, then it's gonna be very low health, and when it's very low health, I can't refresh. So if I want to refresh, this is a good time. Stephanus, can you please do Charles Herald just for testing? I did a whole KvK of Charles Herald, man. I did the 1365 KvK. So the whole KvK, I didn't have Pakal, so I did Charles and what's it called? Charles and Herald. It's like half as good as Pakal Herald. So it's still good. It's like half as good. Let's put it that way. But then now, like now we are in a tough spot where if we refresh. When we refresh, we usually don't get to come in. Now it doesn't look like there's as many enemies here. But up until now, it was like full of enemies. Now they're coming in from the top. Wow, I think they think that they can take it from us. Actually, they can't. We got too many marches. They're just coming in for the kills. Now, where is my march? Here. Chasing an XY. Whoa, you can't chase an XY. You're infantry. Go back and fight here. Like in the middle somewhere. Hit that one. That's more for you. Okay, Manji, I'm fine. Thanks, my bro. Hey, Solo, yo. Hey, Solo, how are you going, man? Pakal Herald. Now the good thing with Pakal Herald is as long as there's too much is hitting you, you will hit everything else, right? Now people say Attila Takeda is just like Pakal Herald, true, but then not as good though, because with Attila Takeda you need other marches to hit you. It's not like you do any auto AoE, right? So I'm gonna refresh our Pakal Herald, and then Attila Takeda is there. Now this is a good time to change my city skin because I'll forget otherwise. So let's put the cav skin on. Apply. Yes. So I don't have a fancy cav skin. I just have the one that I bought from the shop. Just the 10 defense. But infantry we do have the good one, which is the 10 health. Now my barbing marches are still outside. The whole stream they're just standing outside doing nothing. I can do one more barb and I can go home. Kind of thinking. This is the fastest that I ever got 7 marches. Like I got 7 marches before as well, but previously it has been towards the end of the KvK. Now that I got early, should I push for the honor roll thing? Really tempted. It's a big commitment though. Like you have to keep doing barbs all day, do some AoE barbs, and then at the end if it gets tied, and it can get tied if you're losing KvK, and we may lose this. I mean, on this side we kind of look strong, but then on the other side 1621 looks even stronger, so I don't know whether we can actually win. But anyways, if we are not winning, then holding on to an honor roll top 20 spot is quite impossible. It's easier to try when you're winning, but then if I wait till the moment whether I know whether we are winning or not, it's gonna be too late, and then you have to do like 20-hour barbing daily. So most of our people left their marches and they were fighting until we had the ruin, and now that we have it, they're kind of offline, I think. Now what's happening on the other side? Let's just check. Now 1621 is enjoying uninterrupted no fighting, so in a way it's more boring, but in a way that's kind of scary. So I hope our allies in, so it's top versus bottom this KvK, so I hope our allies from Wind Camp, I want to say, hopefully they know that there's no point pushing here because the enemy got it already, and maybe they are putting more of a focus in holding their zone 5 when the enemy pushes in. Let's just hope that's the case. Now in our case, I hope more people are waking up, because this is a decent time for Asia. So this is the Thai KD. Most people are from Thailand and other sorts of Asian countries. So this is a good time for them to be online. This is when we should be kind of dominating a little bit more. Now we did dominate quite a bit, to be honest. Not this ruins though, but then when Pass 4 opened on the left hand side, like I kind of don't want to look away now because there's things happening on the screen and my Attila Takeda is there. But then you know what I mean. So we did have quite a bit of a action and we won that zone quite convincingly. Now, do I still have my ruin? Yes, I do have my ruin. How long is it left? May need to collect it again. 17 minutes. Yeah, I probably should refresh. Now let's focus on the fighting for a little bit and then we can go and refresh. Now Attila Takeda, don't go too far. Like I know you're tanky. I know you think you're like boss, but don't. Fight where you're not an obvious target. Let's kill that Saladin. Saladin is walking back. Now don't chase that Saladin back, find someone that's walking else in. It like this Guan. See that Guan walked in, so hit that Guan. And that way you're kind of still within the safety of the pack, but then you're getting some kills. So there's like no much that can get targeted and get survive. Attila Takeda and Guan, not Guan, sorry. What's his name? Pakal Herald kind of comes close, but still, like why would you? Unless you're in a losing KvK where you have to pop out of the city, right? Right, I should probably get my other march ready as well. So the Pakal Herald, we should be standing at the pass. Let's bring that out. Here. Oh no, not that one. Pakal Herald, come here. And my barbing marches should come back home, and one of them should pick up the health rune again. No, not that one, that one, because it's gonna run out. And then you guys can start farming. Now which one of these is the fastest? I think this one may be the fastest, because I got William behind, I think. That's not that important. Now Attila Takeda, why are you coming back? Go back. Now how are our kills looking so far? Let's have a look. Where's our kills? Crusader achievement. Yeah, honor not that good. Faith 18.6. Okay. Well, we'll get to 30. That's the main thing. But then after 30, usually what happens with me is I run out of resources and speed ups, and then you kind of like, as much as there's still options to fight, I kind of don't find myself in a situation where I think I should fight or I can fight, because usually at that stage it means I need to buy a lot of speed ups and then I need to beg for a lot of resources. So that 30 million number is kind of like where when I get there, after that obviously I do fight, but it's more like if I have to. So after that, if this ruins fight was taking place, I would probably be one of those guys and just stand there. Because if you don't have speed ups, if you don't have what's it called, resources, what do you do, right? That's why if you don't have speed ups and resources, you kind of pick the days you fight, so that you're picking the days where you're helping the KD the most, as in passive winning and things like that. Now, Attila Takeda, you know what? Getting Attila Takeda here was easier, and it was smarter to pick Attila Takeda to get here. But then once I'm here, the Nebu-wise G would have definitely given me more kills, just because of their AoE damage. So Attila Takeda, unless I'm getting targeted, I'm just hitting the person that I'm hitting, right? And I am getting targeted now though. A couple people hitting me. And but then is there a situation where we can bring in the Nebu? Marco Petrovich, hey man, how are you going? Thank you for the sub, much appreciated. So let's have a look at the path. Yes, we can. Now it's actually alright. Now we can bring the Nebu out. So where's the Nebu? So after the refresh, that's the end of Attila Takeda carrier, and we're gonna go with the Nebu. Now Nebu lost his skill. Did Nebu lose the skill to Attila? Yes, Nebu did. Why can't Nebu use this? Oops. Nebu can use that as well, right? Confirm, save, come out. Okay. Kai Jimenez. Is it Jimenez or Jimenez? Thank you for your subscription, Kai. Abdul Kadir, is this the PC version? Yes, this is the PC version. So we are playing on the PC version quite smoothly, so it runs very well. If you had a high-end tablet or a high-end iPad, then it doesn't run as good as them, but if you had a average phone, I guess, then it runs much better than that. Now in my case, I still like playing on a tab. I have a pretty good tab, and it's way more fun playing on the tab. Because if you think about it, this game, it wasn't made to be played on a PC. The PC version came in just because of the demand. Jimenez. Thank you, Kai. Now, Attila Takeda health is yellow. I think we can stay out there for a little bit longer, but then when it kind of starts getting red, then I can change. Now Attila Takeda being a cav march, being faster and all that, I don't need to worry about like dying on the way as much. Hit that Guan, why are you walking back? Now, oh, there's an enemy march somewhere here. Oops, randomly clicked. So that Charles. This is a Charles here. I wish I could click the Charles, I can't. Now, as soon as you asked about the PC version, it looks like it's glitching a little bit, but guys, I'm assuring you, it's not the PC version. It's just I'm clumsy with the mouse when it comes to Rise of Kingdoms. Like, I try to play as if I'm playing Age of Empires because I play that quite a lot. Like when I'm PC, in my head I'm thinking I'm playing PC version. Age of Empires, I'm lost. Muhammad Hamza, hey man, how are you going? Thank you for your subscription, much appreciated. I follow your steps in Jumper Project. Kai, you're most welcome. Now the Jumper Project is going to have its first KvK pretty soon. We are in KvK. It'll start having its first KvK Action pretty soon, within the next few days. I think I want to say 3 or 4 days. So as soon as we start having action there, we'll start streaming that as well, so you can kind of follow how it's going. Now I'm going to be honest, with that account I haven't played as much as I should, so I log in a couple times a day and that's pretty much it. I think I should be playing more though, but when it comes to streaming I can kind of cover. Thomas La Joffrey, Thomas La Joffrey, it's with a G. Joffrey, I want to say Joffrey. Joffrey usually spelled with a J, right? But thank you, Thomas, thank you for your subscription. More live streams, please. Yes, definitely, I want to stream more. The only reason, and this is the honest reason, the only reason why I don't stream as much is because if I want to stream, I have to play on PC. If I play on PC, I get more smashed in the field than kills that I get. And a part of me is a little worried that I'm coming across as too much of a noob, and then I'm kind of depressed because I'm not getting kills. That's why I play on the tab more. But then I think I'll just bite the bullet and accept that, you know what, I can't play on PC. It's gonna be like a thing, but I'll still try. Friends, sorry my name. Yes, I with the LA. So if it's French, is it not meant to be LE? And I thought LA is more Spanish. I could be wrong. I'm not culturally that savvy. PC slower. PC well, yes. So if you have the latest iPad, or if you have a latest model tab, then the PC is slower than that. But then if you have an older phone or an older tab, I guess, then the PC is better. Server maintenance in 10 minutes? How come I don't have that message? Hey, maybe it's server maintenance for you guys playing on the phone. Maybe no server maintenance for the PC people. Ha ha ha. Or it could just get sad where I send a march and it's just standing there, and by the time I get back in, it's dead. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty sad as well. Now let me log on to my farm account on my mobile on the side and see if we do actually have server maintenance, because then I would want to play slightly differently. Okay, are you back yet? You're almost back. Okay, come back in. And what are we gonna go with? Nebu? Yeah, maybe go with Nebu. Because the path is clear, so I can kind of walk in with Nebu. Okay, Nebu going in, and I did click in the middle of the pack, so Nebu wouldn't get targeted straight away, I want to say. Go back. Attila Takeda. And some healing. Abdul Qadir, do you have to restart your PC version to get message for maintenance? Do I have to restart? Oh, okay. Maybe. But then middle of stream, I think I rather not. I just let it be for now. And if the message doesn't pop and then we're that unlucky where it just, it just stops, then we call it a day for streaming. Kai, someday I'll experience that KvK2 in my KD. Oh, you just jumped. Oh, my power is 700 kpor FTBO. That's very good. Dan, man, I shouldn't really say I'm an Aussie. I should rather say I'm an Australian. But then I have been living here for a while. I don't know whether I can kind of start calling myself as an Aussie yet. So I'm originally from Bangladesh, but I live in Sydney since 2003, I want to say. Yeah, 2003. So I came here before I was 18, so I started uni here and then kind of stayed since. Now I need to send out marches to farm as well, so let's send out the farming marches. But there's nothing to farm. Why is there nothing to farm? There should be something to farm around here. Yes, beautiful. Level 8, level 9, everything here. You farm. Now that's not the best way to send your farmers, by the way. Now M by herself did a guide on the best way to farm. Now that video came out like 3 months ago and not a lot of people checked it because it's a boring farming video. But then people that tells me that we should get more of M on stream, you guys should check out more of M's videos first, the ones that she did by herself, and then we'll try to force her to come on stream. Okay, my Nebu is there, so I can start fighting a little bit again. Teddy 556, change your city skin if you. Yes. What do I have on now? Good call. Hey, Nebu, just stay safe for like 2 seconds. John R, thank you for your subscription. Now it popped up for like half a second and it went away. I don't know why. Did you guys see the whole animation? I just heard a little noise and then it just went away. Is what's it called, bugged? The animations, or did you guys see the animation? Let me know. So guys, when John subscribed, did you guys see the full animation? I was paying more attention to this screen. I heard a little noise. I'm just trying to check if it got cut short. You saw the animation, Kai, thank you. Okay, well it's working. I was just not paying attention, I guess. Okay, speaking of paying attention, there's a lot happening on the screen. Do you think F2Pay low spenders should use all T5 in field or stick to T4? Angel, very good question. So I had a KvK where I was a very low spender, so all I did was spend $5 on Crystal Tech, which was the 1365 KvK with my alt account. So over there I only used T4. Now the reason why I used T4 is because I didn't have enough resources to keep healing. So I mean, it kind of depends on what KD you are in more than whether you are free to play or low spender. So what I'm trying to say is, if you manage to find yourself in an alliance where you get a lot of gold heads, then you're not gonna run out of speed ups. You can use T5. The second thing is, if you find yourself with like 6-7 farm accounts that you can continue farming all day with, then that's fine as well, because then you're gonna have enough resources as well. So it's more to do with whether you're getting enough speed ups from your alliance and whether you are farming in with enough farm accounts to keep you fed. Now I had the speed ups, but I didn't have the resources because I didn't take any farm accounts to 1365. So it's just whatever I farm on my actual account, and then I just can't use T5 like you can't. Okay, now is stream lag? Is stream lag? So guys, is the stream lagging? Like, I'm kind of looking at the stream myself as well. So I added a second monitor and I can kind of see how the stream is going. It doesn't look too laggy to me, but then is it though for you guys? Let me know. I think Dan experienced some lags. City skin, Teddy, yes, sorry, I forgot. Oh no, I did, sorry. Distracted. Nah, I did change my city skin. Hey, there's a guy hitting on the side. What are you doing on the side by yourself? John R, if you support channels, the quality goes up over time. GL with Ladus, it's not like it's just FPS in game. Yeah man, it could be, and thank you for your support. And everyone on stream, your support,
thank you for your support for being on stream, and then you can show even more support by dropping a like and a subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel already, because you know what that does? That tells me that I should put more effort in making sure the stream quality and everything goes up. Now, speaking of quality, I am playing through a laptop. It's a gaming laptop. It's a low-end gaming laptop, but I do want to get a high-end gaming PC. Now, for me to get that, I need the approval from the wife, and without having a lot of support from YouTube, I kind of can't tell the wife that this is something I want to do professionally. She's thinking this is one of my hobbies, so she's not gonna allow me to have enough funds. Now, whilst I was trying to have a little speech, my Nebu got caught out of position and almost died. Well, that's bad. This is why I don't like the PC version. There's nothing wrong with the PC version. I'm just bad at playing in the PC version. Okay, this is a... Ooh. Now I think I should refresh. Do you think? Yeah, there's a lot of enemy marches. Now I think I should refresh, because if I don't, then all of a sudden I'm gonna have a dead march again. And I did have like 3 dead marches so far today, maybe 4. But then there's a march like deep in our territory, so you kind of kill that on the way, right? And then you try to hit the other one as well, and then you go back. Okay, let's go for the XY. We have a new member, EKA Modern Warships. EKA Modern Warships. Thank you for becoming a member to the channel, mate. If you want, show off your cool badge. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it's not really that cool a badge, but then I'm actually working on a cool badge which should be available by the next stream. And you do have custom emojis as well that you can show off, but be careful, do not show off too much, because then Nightbot doesn't listen to me and it kind of blocks people from showing emojis. And I'm supposed to fire Nightbot, I just forget every time. TSM Lambu, just buy a new PC. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. Thank you for your donation, man. And that definitely, everything that I earn from YouTube kind of goes towards that budget. Now the thing with that is, so okay, I'm gonna go into a little boring life story. Yeah, I will try to keep it short. So once upon a time, I used to be a stockbroker, and I used to earn roughly, say, $500 a day. And that's when I started playing RoK, and I could play like a whale, but then I could only play like 1 hour a day, not even, because that took up so much time in life. And then I had a beautiful daughter, and then later on a little son. I can't say beautiful because he's not, but either way, when you have 2 kids, you want to spend more time with them. So I kind of left my stockbroking life and then had the stupidest of all ideas. I thought I worked for the government, and I joined. And the government life, working life, I mean working for the government life, get your sentences right, was so boring that I couldn't take it anymore. So a few months ago, I had an opportunity to take redundancy from that shit paying and boring job, and I did. And then I realized, okay, well, I can survive on that money for like, few months. And then I thought, why not try a career change? Why not become a YouTuber? Now I know I probably can't do it long term. I mean, you know how big YouTubers make a lot of money, but the small ones doesn't. So monthly, I think I make like somewhere around $300 from YouTube, and I spend somewhere around $1,000 on Rise of Kingdoms. So you kind of do the math. It kind of doesn't work. But anyways, I'm going through that life story because, based on everything that I said, the wife is the only bread earner in the family now, so I'm not allowed to spend anything without her permission. So I'm kind of whipped. If that's what you guys assume, then that's true. TSN, I understand my kids are 24, 21 and 18. When they were little, there was little dollar for PC parts. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, so there's like free good public schools in the country. Sydney has really good public schools, I want to say. But then the wife doesn't think they're good enough for the kids, so she is sending one of them to private, which costs a shitload of money. And I just don't have that kind of money. But I mean, like now, based on YouTube and not really working. So I'm still gonna try kind of setting up our YouTube and getting it up to a place where it runs smoothly so that I can like go back to work and then still stream from time to time and still do videos regularly. So that's the setup that I'm trying to work towards. But I'm not quite there yet. Okay, my Pakal and Herald is there almost. Yes, it's almost there. Okay, streaming wise, one of the things that I need to learn is how not to lose track of my marches and not lose track of what I'm talking about and not get off track, derailed by live stories. Because as soon as I got derailed by live stories, our viewer numbers dropped quite a bit. Okay, sorry people, not gonna bore you with random live stories. But then we can talk about what's happening on the screen. So I got there with a Pakal Herald and I'm getting targeted quite heavily. Now there's a lot of enemy marches, so even the Pakal Herald probably shouldn't be like trying to tank all of that by himself. We need our people kind of to wake up. There's only a handful of people fighting right now. This has to be a good time for Asia, right? Okay, so I feel like I should come probably fight on the right hand side. Like on the left hand side, there's no way I'm not gonna walk off randomly and not get targeted. Now, was I trying to teleport for a little bit? In the ruins, I think I was. Do you love your wife? Hey man, she sometimes check my streams, so of course I love the wife. What are you talking about? I mean, if you don't love your wife, the character that every wife kind of is, like, why would you put up with that? So you have to love your wife a lot to even have a wife to put up with that stuff. What's your highest troop count in one match? I think I can get 390, something like that, with the boosts. Okay, my march is walking out of the square for some reason. Where are you going? Okay, now I'm doing something useful. I'm hitting the Nevsky. Where is your daughter, Aiden? Aldin, sorry. The daughter is playing with her cousin, I think. I asked her to come on stream today. I actually asked her to come and play in the ruins with me and be on the stream, and then she said she had online classes. I don't know whether that was a completely made up story or she had classes and then she kind of forgot or chose to avoid me. She's 8 and her cousin is 13, I want to say, and she's staying over, the cousin, and my daughter is learning how to be a teenager, so I'm getting a lot of avoidance from the daughter, let's put it that way. No live stories are fine. That's the best part of live stream. Yeah, man, I think so. I mean, it depends on the story though, so the story kind of has to be good. So being whipped by the wife is probably not a good story, I don't know. But you're right, like live stream is where I guess I don't have to watch the time and how much I talk. It's about talking, but then kind of keeping a track of what's happening with your marches as well. Okay, well, what are you doing here, all the way here? Who are you? Oh, I shouldn't chase you. If I chase you, then I get nothing done. But then you're kind of being stupid, cow. You're not. You are letting yourself be chased in a way. Okay. Under 2 minutes, Jonar, yes. 2 seconds attention span, yes. You know what? I have 2 seconds attention span as well. Under 2 minutes is a good call. Yes, we will do that. Oli. LMAO. Yes, I could fall off my chair laughing sometimes as well, but I can't now because I'm getting smashed at the ruins. Laughter is not coming that much to me right now. There's a lot more enemy marches than our marches. How we got the ruin in the first place, I'm kind of shocked now. What about Georgiev? I mean, it's the same person. Do you guys want to know it? No, actually, no, this is inappropriate. I'm not going to go there. Then, how many wife you have? Man, one is enough for everyone, right? Who wants to have... Captain Jack, by the way, I think has 4, but I just have one. Captain Jack, by the way, said that... Captain Jack is one of the guys on chat. He's not listening to me right now, though, so I will save the jokes for when he is. But the summary of it is he has 4 wives in 3 different countries. Keep owing your problems and taking jabs at yourself. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to take a jab at myself. Our opponent is taking lots of jabs at myself, and my kingdom is kind of sleeping, it feels. And I'm not getting a lot of kills, by the way. It's just fighting. With one march, you can't get that many kills, though, as well, I guess. Ooh, lost control of the mouse again. Here. No, not all. One. Target disappeared. That's how slow I am. And you go back. You're not. You don't need a refresh yet. Go back. Go back, Pakal. Cosmic Fed. Cow. Yes, cow. Cosmic. So, I know what you're referring to. It's like when YouTube does its auto subs, as in subtitles, it picks up cow. It picks up other funny things as well, but then it's way too much effort to actually change that. Like, you have to read through the whole thing. Now, if I do that, I can do 1 video a week rather than 1 video a day, right? So we have to live with cow for a while. One. Oops, disappeared. No, he didn't disappear. Computer, stop lying to me. But he's walking back now, so he's not a good target now. Maybe the Saladin? Maybe. Fans will always be here. Well, that's good to know. Thank God we have people that are always gonna support the stream, because otherwise I can just play by myself, right? Why bother doing a stream if people are not here? But by the way, when you start streaming, you kind of get nightmares, as in one day you're gonna open stream and you're gonna play for half an hour and then look up and then you will see there's 0 people viewing, and then what do? You just talk to yourself. And then, you know what, after having that nightmare, one day I actually looked it up on YouTube to see that what are you meant to do when there's no one on stream. And then God knows there's so many videos on how it says even if there's no one on your stream, you should pretend that there's a lot of people, and you should keep it being entertaining with the hope that one day someone's gonna drop by your stream. And then I was like, oh my God, thank God I'm not in that situation. I mean, I'm no famous streamer now. We only got like 50 people watching, but still better than 0, right? That was a nightmare situation. And then, you know what one of the videos said? One of the videos said you should log into the stream with another mobile and watch it so that you can kind of feel like there's someone watching. I mean, that's kind of depressing as well. But then, you know, you kind of live through life, and some of it is depressing. Can't do much about it. What else is depressing? It's depressing where my KD went to sleep. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's still working hours for people in Asia. I don't know. Like, I'm in Sydney, so it's way ahead of anyone else. I think only Japan is as early as Sydney, right? Like, time zone wise. So maybe it's not like that time yet where people can come in, I don't know. Or they thought we had the ruins, and last time the enemy didn't push in at all, so they thought, you know, let's go offline because it's not like there's going to be any action. So could be that as well. You can handle 20k RoK account, 20 RoK accounts, but you can handle only one. Man, I mean, it's yeah, it's one of those things where, like RoK accounts, you kind of know what's expected. You need to grind, and then you need to spend. But with the wife, doesn't matter how much you grind around the house and keep it neat and tidy, and change diapers like so many times in the day, and you buy, I mean, by spending, I mean, I can't really spend a lot on her, but I did before. But even when I did, she would be like, why did you spend so many, why did you spend so much money on this bag? That's not even a brand that I use. And then you'll be like, well, I wanted to surprise you, and if you had the bag from a brand, then why would you want another one from the same brand? Wouldn't you want a different one or something? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's how it's not easy at all. Now, where is my other march? Where's my... Oh, one march came back and I just didn't go in. Oh my god. Nebu, get in, get in, get in. Get in and get some kills. Ah, can't select. Okay, selected now. I like how support people who are passionate in streaming. I mean, I want to be passionate, but then it's hard to be passionate when you're getting smashed and you don't like playing on PC at all. So, you know what? Some of the bigger streamers, they actually have their iPad or tablet hardware to a streaming PC, and that's how they do it. Now, that's a setup that I want to have one day. It's just like for a small streamer like myself, it doesn't make financial sense to actually do that this early on, but eventually I can do that. Say, for example, Chiz will usually plays on his tablet, right? He mentions it in his stream, and if I was playing on a tab right now, oh my god. By the way, I did try streaming with a tab, but without buying the appropriate hardware, it lags so much that you wouldn't watch it. Hear my voice echoing. Oh, sorry. Is it better now, or? That is terrible advice. The other advice they give is to buy bots. For farming, if you get no views, change your content. Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, if like it may, depending on people's styles, it may take a bit of time, but then whoever does dedicated content and, you know, they're somewhat good at it, of course, over time they will get there. I hope. Do you regret on what you have been spending? Rise of Kingdoms wise, yes. So I haven't been, as I was saying earlier, like I used to spend quite a lot on Rise of Kingdoms. I don't as much anymore, but then I do regret spending at, or no, actually I'm gonna take it back. I regret spending too much. So and the reference point for that would be when I play on my low spending account in 1365, and there are some videos of it, you can check them out as well. So I enjoyed playing in that KvK as a low spender a lot more, because if I'm a low spender and if I'm below, say, 65 million power, if I keep my account below 65 million power, then there's no expectation on how I perform on a KvK. I can be casual, I can log in whenever I want, I don't have to log in 3 AM when there's like some sort of pass opening, because under 65 million power I'm not impacting KD's matchmaking at all, and whatever I provide is a bonus, so it's pressure free. That part is good. And then in terms of spending, like free to play is not fun in Rise of Kingdoms. I mean, there's a lot of people that are excited that Rise of Kingdoms Lilith did a good thing about how hospital full, how Lilith did a good thing with the iconic and there's no bundles. And Lilith in their video actually said we don't plan to have any bundles, or their email, I think. Now I gotta say, why the F would you have a bundle for that? Because do you think low spenders are going to buy that? Because you're firstly saying that you can only have iconic on gold equipment. Now if you think about the low spenders or free to play, yeah, maybe if you're grinding you'll have 1 or 2 gold equipment, maybe 3 4 if you're playing for years. But then the people that we showcase on our channel, if you look at Foe's account or Saz's account or Star's account, for example, or even Goodfather's account, so if you check their accounts, how many equipments do they have? So let's say they earn the crystals at the same rate as you, but straight away next KvK or even in this KvK, they're gonna have like 30% higher health compared to what you have as a free-to-play straight away. So Rise of Kingdoms definitely is not a free-to-play friendly game. I mean, you can play free-to-play as a grinder, but then it's more of a low spender type of game. And I'm trying to say it's not a high spender game, because high spending in Rise of Kingdoms kind of doesn't have a limit. Like, you can say that there's a limit, but then because of crystal tech, I want to say there's no limit, because regularly you have to keep spending on crystal tech. And if you want to remain a rally garrison leader, if you're spending, that's what you want, right? Then there's no way around spending a lot. So yeah, now I kind of forgot what I was trying to say. Okay, regret spending. Yes, okay, so now I know what I was answering. I do regret spending a lot. I don't regret spending as a low spender though.
All humanity will marvel.
Okay, now be the next week gaming. Yes, week gaming. I mean, I can't be the next week gaming because week gaming is very technical and I'm not technical at all. But then in terms of the spending, you may be right. So week gaming was a very low spender. He wouldn't spend more than like $10 in the game per month, I think, or maybe 20. But then see how he's not kind of enjoying playing the game as much anymore, because you look at his last few videos. He didn't say he doesn't hate the game, none of us do, but then it's a very expensive game to play if you want to play as a spender. But as a low spender, you can have fun. Wick is a math junkie or something. Yeah, he is. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I'm not. Maybe the wife can. The wife is a math PhD. Maybe she can be the next week. He was very determined to break down all the numbers of the game. Yes, and he did a very good job at it. Like, he's playing what's the other game now? I forgot the name of the other game. He's playing Infinity Kingdom, I want to say. That's a decent looking game. The graphics looks pretty good. I think I watched 1 or 2 of his videos after. But then I kind of started playing a second game myself, which is War and Order. So it's kind of hard to, you know, start playing a third or a fourth game. Speaking of War and Order, by the way, we do have a sponsored link. So if you download the game through that link, it kind of helps out our channel. And if you start playing, we can reach out to me on Discord. Our link on the description for our Discord, so you can reach out and we can kind of talk about that as well. Because I started playing, I think it's a fun game to play. The graphics looks pretty cool, but then at the same time, because I'm kind of new to this game, new to that game, I get lost easily. So if I had few more friends playing that together, then it'll probably be making more sense. And speaking of playing together, we're gonna start playing Age of Empires soon. So me, wife and the kid, the other day we played a game of Age of Empires. I didn't record, but then I'm kind of thinking we can start playing on stream, because that's something that I do. I mean, I know we are probably not gonna get as many views or whatever on that, but then that's something that I do anyway, so I wanted to show that game to you guys. Now, if you have been an Age of Empires fan before, then you'll obviously love seeing it. And if you haven't played it or for a while, or if you just never played, then it'll be a good game to introduce, because unlike most other games, Age of Empires doesn't try to say that it's free to play. It actually says you need to spend $15 to buy the game, and it's a PC game. But then after you buy, it's not going to tell you to keep spending every day. So you buy the game once off, like old school, right? You buy a game. I mean, old school wasn't really buying a game. Old school was kind of buying cracking a game, finding a cracked version, download and play. But anyways, you buy it off Steam for $15, then you can play. Now, if you're into Age of Empires, then you can again join the link on the description Discord, and we have a WoW chat and we have a Age of Empires chat, so you can join the Discord there, and we can kind of book in a time when we can play together. Now, I know that I have been kind of doing a monologue and not really paying attention to chat, but I just wanted to show you that I can kind of play as well when I'm not distracted. And now I'm getting a decent amount of kills. Okay, now I'm gonna get distracted and I'm gonna start looking into chat, because playing is not the main purpose of a live stream. It's rather talking to you guys. Whoa, I missed quite a bit. Okay. Okay, scroll up. Hey, that's an achievement as well, right? Having enough chat where you can scroll up. So, so for me, that's a bit of an achievement as well. Usually I don't have enough chat to scroll up. Usually it kind of fits in one screen. I think I'm making myself sound too depressing. Okay, now go back and check chat again. That's true, this game too much pressure and not fun for F2P. Yeah, I think there's a good balance though. I mean, say for example, if you play as a low spender and you don't think about events like MGE, then it's not as much pressure. So firstly, try not to be a rally leader and try not to go over 65 million powers. So as long as you don't try to be a rally or garrison leader, and as long as you're not over 65 million power, you will enjoy the game a little bit more, and there will be less pressure to spend. Like, don't think about Zenith, don't think about what's it called, MG, then what's the pressure to spend then, right? And if you wanna, but then if you want to play a skill-based game, Rise of Kingdoms is not a skill-based game. It is nothing to do with skill here. I mean, there is a little bit, but then not really, right? And the skill-based strategy games, and that's where Age of Empire kind of comes in. So unless it's a skill-based game, how do you differentiate between accounts? Grinding and spending, right? Now people hate grinding and people hate spending, so if you hate both, then just don't go over 65 million power and people won't bother you. That's what I did with the alt account in 1365, by the way. So the reason why I can play casually there is because they don't mind me, because I'm not impacting their matchmaking.
My Babylon is the most beautiful land in all the world.
Just like your video, legendary lose to SAS epic. Yeah, I mean, that's crystal tech for you. So like people try, so I made videos about how you can fight with 5511 commanders, and you should still try to take 5 marches out, and then people kind of say, for free to play and low spenders, by the way. And then I had some feedback from some of my friends saying, no, as a free to play you should work on 3 marches and then you should max them and then you should fight. But then I guess what I was trying to show with that SAS video, free to play versus whale SAS video, is it doesn't really matter what you do. Like, it absolutely doesn't make a difference if you go up against a whale 1 versus 1. Doesn't matter epic or whatever they're using, and whether you have max commanders or whatever. If you don't have crystal tech, you lose. But then the more important video, which we kind of made as well, by the way, is how to fight as a low spender or free to play. So I think I forgot the title of the video, but we did make it within the last couple weeks. So what it does is it kind of shows you how you shouldn't be on the front line and how you should be positioning yourself middle of the pack and focus more on rally, garrison, and the other little few things that you should be doing. So I think we talked about like 20 different things you should be doing in that video. So as a free to play or a low spender, I think those are the more important things. And when it comes to whether you should have maxed commanders or 5511 commanders, yes, technically maxed commanders are better. Technically it's better to only take out 3 marches whilst you have, for which you may have maxed commanders, but then you're not gonna get enough kills and it's gonna be extremely boring to never try out a new commander. So say for example when Nevsky came out, if you don't invest in Nevsky and if you keep working on the Saladin since 1999 when you started working and he's still not maxed, why would you keep playing Rise of Kingdoms if you don't get to try out the new things at all? So the casual middle ground is 5511. It'll still be decent and you still get to try out new commanders every now and then, and you fight smart, and that way you don't lose your troops as fast in field. Sansu Expert 5111 Martel in KvK 1 good. Yeah, that's definitely good. That's a good march. And when you have YSG 5111, you can start using that as well. If you're talking about KvK 1, yeah, that'll still be good.
Is the most beautiful land.
JS, hey man,
Is the most beautiful
I do the same thing. I stay out of top 100 genre. Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't know whether it's top 100 though. I think, like if you mean MG, yeah. So overall, as a, if you don't want to have pressure playing Rise of Kingdoms, just forget about the ranked events and don't power up. Going to Death Kingdom is good opinion if you want to relax. Dead Kingdom, yeah, definitely. So I mean, if we're talking about dead kingdoms, then obviously I don't want to name specific kingdoms, but then you know how to look them up, right? Kingdoms where there's just one alliance and like they never win KvK or anything, there's no stars, nothing. Those are the dead kingdoms. And you be there and you play the PvE part of it, but then if you go to a dead kingdom, then don't expect to have a lot of PvP, right? Like that just doesn't work. Okay, now ruins finished. I just want to give these guys a bit more of a chance to walk back, the people that are kind of offline, and then I will go back as well. Actually, you know what, too late. I don't think I should be staying here with that Nebu anymore. That Nebu needs a refresh. Is PC better than iPad Pro? Definitely no. iPad Pro or Samsung, the latest tablets are way better. Like way with a long E or I or Y in the end, as in way better. I got 2 billion kills, and in my old kingdom they push me too hard. After I went to Dead Kingdom, they just laugh when they lose. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like, so there's a lot of says ahs that you heard in that comment there. So, like, the thing is, this is not the first time I'm playing in 1348, by the way. I have played in 1348 before, and I kind of know the leadership here, and I get along with them a lot. The only thing I don't like about them is because they don't come to live streams, and I hate them for it. But other than that, like if you look at it, they are kind of decent. They won 2 KvKs where they managed to hold the ziggurat. They won other KvKs where they haven't managed to hold the ziggurat as well. So it's not like they're not like a fighting KD or dead KD or anything, but they try to remain a B seed. Usually this is the first time we are an A seed here. Now the thing here is there isn't that many players. There's 2 or 3 quite high-powered players, and there's 2 or 3. Those 2, 3 players are actually the ones that have a lot of kills as well. Now I happen to be one of them. So in this KD, with like I started the KV, I lost 20 million powers already. So I started the KvK with 154 million power, I want to say, or 55. So I'll just show you my. So yeah. So actually, I don't know. I think I was over 150. I'm pretty sure I was over 150. But anyways, so this is what we lost so far, and we only had 1 zone of fighting. Now, even after losing like 20 million power in like just 1 zone, I don't feel like I'm pulling enough weight because of the remaining 133 million power. So if you're in a smaller KD, then and you have a big power, then you have this pressure where you have to, like, you just have to keep fighting non-stop. Not that I mind fighting, but then I don't like it when I have to. I like it when I want to and I do it. Say for example, right now there's no reason. There's a lot of people fighting, I know, and these guys are offline. Like, it's your fault if you're offline. Like, why are you offline? You shouldn't be offline. So if they die here, their fault. So I don't want to go in and fight anymore. So I'm gonna send my march back. But then, like this, that little bit, if this wasn't ruins, if this was a flag, then like in a B seed kingdom, 133 million power, you kind of have to keep fighting. But then you don't have to if you don't have that power. If you're under 60 million power, 65 million power, depending on your kingdom, no pressure at all. No, kingdom top 100. KvK counts like the top 300, but the top 100 is where pressure to perform within most kingdoms. Yes, that's right, John R. If you just top 300, you have a benchmark, you meet, you're fine. Yeah, man, I mean, the thing is 1365. Now people kind of accused me earlier for focusing on certain kingdoms, but then I haven't played in that many big kingdoms, right? So not biased, I can only talk about the kingdoms I played in or played against. So 1365, they kind of have a thing where if you're outside top 300 power, like, it absolutely doesn't matter what you do. Like, you could be doing barbs during KvK fighting and they won't bother you because you haven't impacted matchmaking at all. I mean, they won't like you because you're being an idiot and not helping your team, but then it's not like you're gonna get a punishment or something. And during, obviously, outside KvK, you can't be in the bigger alliances within the top 5 or 6 because you don't help out. But if you do, say for example myself, I did fight quite a bit in that KvK. So over here in Hall of Heroes, so now I got 1.5 here, and I think I will end up with around 3 million, I would say, maybe 4. Probably not more than 5, I don't know exactly in terms of dead troops. But over there, even with a not free to play, small spending account, I ended up with 3.5 or 3.3, was it 3.3 million deaths. So as much as I didn't get enough kills because they saw me filling flags and whatever, so I can still kind of be within the 3rd or the 4th alliance. I can't be in the 1st or the 2nd because I didn't contribute as much, but I can still be on the 3rd and the 4th, and that way you still get quite a bit of speed ups. So I don't have issues with speed ups, I have issues with resources in that account. So that's why it's better, in a way, better for casual players to be in bigger KDs. Okay, I have iPad Pro 2019 and still prefer PC version. Yeah, could be. I mean, it's more of a personal preference in a way as well. 2019 does sound quite new, I think, but so I got a Samsung Tab S6, not even 7. 7 is the latest one, I think. Now even with 7, I mean even with 6, for me, I like that better. Again, maybe more personal preference because it's a mobile game where touchscreen makes more sense for me. You're friends with King 1348. I am friends with King 1348. Yes, we got an account review of his account review of his account. Oh, that sounds funny. Account overview of Prince of War. That's the king. He got a pet tiger, by the way. Check out that video. He owns nightclubs and he has a pet tiger. I'm not gonna go into his profession. You can kind of guess, but look, check out that video. Then you will kind of know what he does. Derek, how do you rate Samsung S8 Ultra against iPad? Samsung S8 is, in my eyes, way better because I'm not an iPad or Apple man at all. I hate Apple products, so Samsung definitely I like more. How many KP do you have? Kill points. I have 5.2 at the moment. JS, how do you manage so many accounts? Any tips? I cannot log in 3 days streak on my farm. Hey man, I haven't logged into my farm for a while as well. So let's put it this way. When I had a full-time job, 9 to 5, I could still play on 3 accounts and 14 farms, no problem. I just log in during my breaks and whenever. I can't do it now because of YouTube. Making videos, streaming, all of that takes up a lot of time. That's why I kind of can't. John R, there is less spenders, less fighters, and a lot of RSS tiles free. Yeah, Big Kid is always short on RSS. Yeah, I mean, there's a bit more, I mean, there's a bit to either. So there are few people who loves playing in a bigger, so let's say for example M. So M hates playing in 1348. M hated playing in the previous KD as well, and there's only one KD where M liked playing, and obviously I can't name that KD, but in that KD M had no pressure because that KD never won a KvK in their life, and I actually like that KD as well because that was relaxing. So M like that, so it kind of depends on your preference. Like in 1348, I'm not gonna get as much action I had in 1365. It's just how the two KDs are, right? But in 1365, I would have zero chance of ever getting an MG place where I probably could here. And when it comes to other events, whether it be Zenith or the new event that kind of popped up, what's it called? The bunny event. No, protect the supply. Any random event, that gives 20 gold heads as well, right? So it doesn't matter what the event is. If it's a ranked event in 1365, even with this account, I would have no chance. So it depends on what you kind of like. That's the criteria I use. Yes, sorry, John, I read up now and I kind of get what you meant. Yes. Alright, so guys, since the ruin fighting finished and we have been here for a while, I'm going to start closing off the stream in the next couple of minutes. So if anyone has any questions and whatnot, then we can try to answer that. JS, my current kingdom never win any KvK2 but get Ark record 34 versus 3. They only play for fun. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? I mean, it depends on what you want. So if a KD enjoys playing Ark more, then that's good on them. And as a player, if you enjoy Ark more, good on you. I am kind of trying to think that I enjoy Ark more as well, but then at the same time, I mean, say for example, if I send a message with my main account to someone with a bit of a power, with a bit of a kill, I get a response. If I do that with my old account, which has no power, no kills, I often don't get a response. So like as much as I'm trying to enjoy Ark more, if you play Rise of Kingdoms, there's kind of an expectation where you have kills and whatnot. You gotta be somebody. I don't know. It depends on what you like. JS, goodbye. Yes, man, I am starting to say bye now. So we'll start closing off and I need to go through a few thank you first though. And in the meantime, you can type in last few questions if you want. So we thank TSN for his donation. Thank you for the $5. AKA Modern Warships became a member. EKA, thank you for becoming a member. John R, thank you for your sub. Thomas, thank you for your sub. Mohammed Hamza, thank you for your sub. Kai Jimenez, thank you for your sub. Marco Petrovic, thank you very much for the sub. Domi, thank you. Andy Yuriko, I want to say thank you for your sub. So that's all the people that I had to thank you. Well, there's more for everyone that stayed on stream and liked and subscribed today. I thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll call it a day, and we will see you again tomorrow, either through a video or a stream. Now I need to find my end screen button somewhere. I can't be ending the stream without clicking that button. So ending stream soon. Yes, there's the button. All right, GG. Good night, everyone. Bye.